Hello there, gentlemen. How are we doing on this fine evening? We've got some, very quickly, I want to check. There's a new trailer that Doc has pointed out to me that I want to check out. So we're going to really quickly jump on... Give me a second, guys. Just going to jump on YouTube. How's everyone? Let me do real quick and open the new trailer. How's everybody doing? Just give me a second. I'm just gonna. Second. Okay. All right, so let's swap over to the stream. Okay. Oh, ignore my recommendations. All right. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Actually just put it on actual. Okay, no, we're on 260. No. All right, so just I want to go. Well, we'll watch it first, then we'll go back through it because there's some cool stuff. That looked like he was trying to slingshot. No, I don't believe so, Ellis. Take more time on your ship.
I did work in a morgue once, but I don't consider it a job so much as a lifelong passion.
There's Miria. Install
Good
the ship
talk.
terminal. Defend against interdictions. Hell yeah. Be my character. Don't be disrespecting my character. Wield new skin. Oh hell yeah. The weapons higher tiers. Alright, cool. Hopefully that means every weapon.
The further you go outside of settled space, the more you will need to rely on your own outposts.
The middle whale. And the ultimate starborn. It's gonna be very cool. Oops, more to explore. Look at the station. New POIs. I'm all about that. Hello there. Go back real quick and just kind of look through it. So this is, sorry Dom, this is the new Starfield Free Lanes update Bethesda put out literally 2 hours ago. So just gonna go through it again. It looks like, so this here, right, is quite cool because it kind of looks like there's gonna be some sort of slingshot mechanic to an extent. Which is pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be like, you know, super realistic where you can keep spinning around the planet and like, but I like that how you kind of, I'm wondering if, again, we don't know specifically, but I wonder will like an actual planet's gravity well have an effect on you? Also, fuck you, Ace. Space. It looks like it has like a little curvature to it.
I did work in a morgue once.
That's a... Hold the phone. Alright. That's Lynn, right? Yeah, that's Lynn. That's Vasco.
I did work in
Is that a new hello there, LeBron? Wondering will Watchtower follow you through? I'm gonna guess so. Was actually talking to King Gath yesterday about like the new update. He's like super excited, and he's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, dude's super excited just to kind of finally get new content and be able to kind of build upon it. I'm excited to kind of see. That looks like a new spacesuit. Why do they get fucked so much? Ace is just a nice guy. Thank you once again, LeBron. That's new follower. That's a new spacesuit, right? That looks a bit like the Constellation's... Oh, would it be the Constellation spacesuit, but different color, maybe? So Killzone, that follower is like a kind of a fan favorite. She's an NPC that sits in Galbank on New Atlantis, and she kind of has like a bit of a deadpan, I'm a goth emo girl, and like a lot of people liked her. Let's see the rest of it.
Work once, but I don't consider it a job so much as a lifelong passion. Good talk.
This new optimization terminal. Okay, so ship's base speed increases by 10%. Requires sick X tech. Let's go back here. I should have done this on Xbox or PC. I apologize.
I did work in a morgue
You can't go
once,
back
but
very
I don't
far.
consider it a job so much as a lifelong passion.
Let's see. She the one that... Yes, that's the one that was looking for work. She was trying to get a
Good
job.
talk.
You're asking about what she... No. I'm hoping she is full of... I like that they're actually finally using this terminal. This is like a generic terminal you see that we can never activate. Now we can, which is quite cool. So we've got engine accelerator, thruster fuel, booster afterburner, optimized subsystem. The interdictions are cool. Just looking at the ship, is this an... I can't tell if this is like a new ship or a custom ship. Is it? No, is it? Wait a minute, I don't think this is a new ship at all. No, I don't think it is. Is this the Dragon? They're Varun. Lovely Varun are attacking us. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That is a Dragon. See, that, I don't know if they're just kind of editing it for, like, for thingy, but I wonder were those guns modified? You kind of see like it fires. Okay, so it should break apart with X Tech. Oh, it's got rail guns and missiles, and rail and turrets. Look. What? That's an interesting combination using all ballistic / missiles, but you know. The new skins look really fun. Yeah, I think it is just a reskin, you are correct. No, not Romulan tech. That's gonna be, we're gonna be allowing us to go invis. It's like a new ship upgrade. I'm assuming that, Doc, you could be fucking correct. Is that what I think it is? Right, so Doc thinks that this clip shows kill cams, right? What do you guys think? So watch this and tell me, is this a kill cam? That is a kill cam, right? That's straight... Hello, Backbone. That's straight at... Like, that's Skyrim level. Now, it could obviously be that they're just, like, for, you know, maybe for, like, gameplay purposes. No, I think it might be a kill cam, LeBron. It plays exactly like the Skyrim kill cam does with the arrow. I mean, look, it could be. We know absolutely nothing. I would love if it was a fucking kill cam.
The further you go outside of settled space,
I hope it's a kill cam. Make it just
the more you
God
will
damn
need
it.
to rely on your own outposts.
Hello, bub. I will say this new feature with the outpost thing is really fucking sick. Like being able to I mean it's more than likely just a trailer schematic, but I hope it's not.
Or you will need to rely on
It
your
is
own
very fucking
outposts.
cool. So we have like, we can see like, is this all the objects we have in unknown blueprints? 954. Right, now that's new. I don't know off the top of my head if like Using a lot of different camera angles that make the game look better. Most of the shows do this. There are some angles players can get in space. Can we turn on kill cam? We killed too many times thanks to it. Best weapon mods to buy. Currently, I would hold off Striker on buying anything for a week or so. We'll say this looks really cool. I bought 55, already bought Veil and Watchtower. Should I wait until... I would definitely wait, Jared, till after the update, 110%. Yeah, I gotta keep them in check. Did they add anything they didn't mention? Looking at it currently, not really. Hello there, Paul. Oh, they more than 4. So this anchor point's interesting. Like, I wonder, like, where it is. And, like, what are we going to have tied to it? Wait, that was... Hold on, that was... What's a 4-600 handle, actually? I'm not familiar with melee upgrades. Right, so there's... We're going in. That's the bottom. That is... Right, so either that's the player... wearing one of the Masako or one of the Ryujin outfits, and then that guy on the left is a UC member of the UC Navy. I'm not really sure who he is. He's a new character, and that girl on the right is is a Freestar Ranger. Again, completely new characters. I'm not really sure why they chose to use like new characters, because there's like a couple of so the UC has characters that are already kind of existing in the game that would be perfect, at least with the UC, because there's the general of the army and then there's the leader of the Marines. I don't know if she's like a general herself. I mean, older people usually, like when you see like an older person in the UC Navy or in the UC military, you assume they know what they're doing. You see an old Freestar Ranger, like Jesus Christ, they know what they're doing. Should I disable? I would probably recommend disabling the mods. Are you just saying that because of the mustache? But yeah, this is definitely going to be tied to, I feel like, Terra and Armada. Maybe this is some sort of joint like task force. Weird that it's an interesting choice to have the player character. I'm assuming this is the player character wearing that outfit, because like it does seem like, I'm just looking, that outfit looks new. I've seen a variation of that outfit, but I haven't seen that outfit specifically. And the reason I'm like wondering is because, one, there's no like design on the shoulders, and there's that weird kind of metallic thing on their arm, which kind of looks loosely like, is that a lieutenant? You might roll hello there, Doc. Is that what is it? Is the captain? What is it they call the captain? Is the captain in the military 2 bars, or is that lieutenant? Obviously, we're hello 8 or hello. Sorry, I was gonna say hello April Fool's Day. We could be grasping at straws here. The guy in the middle could very much be Varun Lee. You could be very correct. It could be Varun. Does it pan over? No, it doesn't. Okay, and then we've got Anchor Point. That's a player rocking Ecliptic and Deep Seeker, and that's a woman. Okay, so it is Captain. Okay, looks like Commander Tuala. It did have the Ryujin look, but Lee could be right. It could be it could be Varun. I mean, most likely it would be Varun if we're going to have the 3 of them. So this looks awesome. Now, just looking at it, I don't really see, like, it's hard to tell by looking at it, right? How is this going to open? Like, is it going to, like, be a kind of a pop-up cockpit, or is there going to be, like, is it, like, going to be an APC with a door? Because I think it would be so fucking cool if we had, like, an animation, like, have you ever played, like, the older Battlefields, where, like, you walk through, like, the kind of the back of the vessel and stuff, and you, like, your crew sits alongside? Realistically, it's probably just going to pop open. There's a Terrormorph there. I want to go back to that. Yeah, see it? Getting rid of the rocks. Infinite boost. This thing is going to have a lot of boost, Paul. The bar looks like a door. Oh, you're not wrong. I kind of was hoping it would have... I mean, it's going to be a unique animation regardless. Yeah, no, this thing is going to have a lot of boost. Right, so that's the ship doing a crazy bounce. Not a lot of fuel, Bethesda. Okay, that's... Terrormorph, where is that? Just off the top of my head, I do not believe that is from... That's not from the Vanguard storyline, because there's crystals on the right there. If Amanda is a threat after... Yeah, no, it does make sense, Lee. Yeah, that's a new POI. Interesting. So is it like... Terrormorphs at new POI, new Radiant quests? That could be really fucking cool. It does look a bit like Shattered Space. Can't you set it? I probably can, actually. You're right. Can I set the replay speed? Haha. It's 220. It's 2.25. It may just rotate. That's what I was thinking. It could do something like that. Right, so then... What is this a reference to? Is that like... Is this supposed to be like... Is this supposed to be like an alien kind of thing? Little green men? Oh. Oh, yeah. There we go. Really no sound. Could be Crimson Fleet related. So I want to go back real quick because, Doc, you pointed this out and I think it looks really fucking cool. Right, so this is where, like, I think we're kind of on the fence here, right? Because I want to believe, yeah, no, that's what I'm doing too, LeBron. So okay, that's a laser sight. Cool. Why are you showing the laser sight? This looks quite interesting. I mean, that's just your normal. I want to see, is this... I really hope it's a kill cam. It probably isn't, but then would you... Like, good eyes on spotting that, Doc? Terrormorph Queen wasn't just probe tag with Lazarus. Can you imagine? I feel like trackers... I'm interested to see if, like, trackers one of the trailers sitting in the cockpit. You could have. It seems like the other trailer that came out showed, like, Mateo in the ship, which is interesting. All right, so here's this... Oh, yeah, the more I look at it, the more it doesn't actually look like... It doesn't look like... I hope it is, though. I think kill cams would definitely refresh. I love this kind of, like, as you kind of fly by the planet, it kind of, like, grabs you just a little bit. Make your own stuff at home. Okay. So I don't really see anything... The only thing here is, what's that big thing in the distance that has, like, a crane on it? Is that a new POI? It looks like... It's weird. It looks like a dam, but, like, it's not really a dam. Can we get closer? Will it actually show it a little bit closer? Like, what is that? I think it is a POI. Oh, no, is it a POI? That looks like a... It's hard... I can't zoom in. But, like, to the left of the POI, it looks like a Nova hab on it. Do you see that? I mean, it'd be fucking awesome if it was, like, extended, like, habs or outpost stuff. It does... It looks way too close to the POI for it to be... Or to the outpost for it to be a POI. Unless, what do you guys think? Do you think they've allowed us the ability to build outposts of POIs? Because it looks... I'm just going to crack a... So what's in... There's a better view of it. What's interesting about this trailer is it doesn't show anything new. Aside from his tree habs tall, which would be new. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's very fucking big. Like, is it a new landing pad, maybe? But they've showed, like, nothing new, which is quite interesting because, hello there, Mark. Oh, getting, like, structurals for Outpost. Oh, got me. Yeah, I'm hopeful. Oh, a deep core mining would be fucking sick. And then we've got the research lab, the recipes, blueprints. Altair, Ophelian. This looks very cool. The make your own asteroid home. Honestly, LeBron, this is out. It's out in 6 days. 6 days from now. I would love if they like implemented some No Man's Sky stuff. Like imagine like actual weather patterns and stuff. We've seen this already. This is kind of, you know, it's kind of cool. A water planets would be fucking amazing. Little Terrormorph. And then we got the little whale, the Millie whale. Adopt a pet Millie whale. He's pretty cool. They better be giving Sammy some fucking money. I am really hoping that we'll be able to see the quick I seen some of it. I need to go back and check some. There's a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. You get the Starborn essences, which is very nice. More to explore. Legendary Deadeye, I did see that. I can use guns on combat robots. Well, there's a dog here. Looks, that's a red devil symbol on him. We got anchor point. Rector the new POI. It does look like the top of that kind of folds forward. I wonder where Vasco sits inside of it, though, right? Oh, look at the trees. Yes, we need more like trees. I want forests. Hello, Mona. Don't say that, Mona. I don't think that's a new creature. How are you, Mona? Ooh, I like that maneuver, even though it's just them kind of spinning. Oh, yes, they will, don't know how. Yeah, no. It's always up in the air with Bethesda. Terrormorph. There must be some significance to that. It's just, yeah, but you know, as Anakin Skywalker said, spinning is cool. Let's really quickly jump back into Starfield now and continue playing. All right, quick resume. So that looks, I mean, look, it's very cool. Also, I'm excited. Tonight we've got the Artemis launch.
Till I discovered that space travel turns my stomach in knots.
Okay, I need to restart my game because the game does not like. I re-downloaded Skull and Bones. Did it actually say that, Mona? That's gonna be a worry, LeBron. They need to full send and be like, yeah, we recorded this on the Switch too. Guessing it's gonna be just like 76. It'll be 6 years before an Outpost only. Hey, now we can have pets. Mona, how have you been? How have you been finding watching the World Cup? I'm kind of shocked that Denmark didn't beat fucking Czechia, Czech Republic. Bum bum. Yeah, so we're 6 days out. I'm very excited. I've been watching already qualified. I know. That's understandable. Italy got beat by Bosnia-Herzegovina, which, fair. Kind of shocked. Hello there, Hollow. There was a new trailer. We were just kind of reacting to it. Nothing's extremely new. Just kind of a like, oh, stuff is coming. Bum, 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 bum. You heard that the next gen consoles are heard how much? I've seen stuff about the prices being like very expensive. Bad karma came back to them. Loved my beloved. Booing God Save the King. Why would Wales boo that? Are Wales not like super patriotic?
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Reset everything and redo everything without mods. That's kind of what that's the plan I'm going with currently. I need to upgrade my guns. Where's the gun shop? Oh, there we have Max. Max could definitely appear. Where's the weapons bench? Is it downstairs? I think it's downstairs.
Well in, what can I do you for?
Not this way.
Ever been to Aquila?
I mean, you're not wrong. The security uniforms are very cool. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, like, I feel like they need to go back to selling consoles at a loss, which is usually how they used to do it, but I've removed my mods. So the only way to kind of make it so that you don't have any issues, Alfred, is to go through Unity and then right as you're in the Unity, disable your mods and then make a jump.
But we both try to do what we can to help those who feel lost without.
There's the Marine offices here. Here's the Marine barracks.
The Red Devils used to train here on Mars.
They still sell loss. The ROG Ally was definitely not sold as a loss. Need to modify standard barrel, long barrel, so we need nickel iron lubricant. Roll compensators. Penetrator rounds. Crack. Eternal high power. Crack. Beaver binary trigger track. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to find all these stuff. Upper funding was mod authors. Got the money and ran. I would say give it like at most, like realistically give it a week to 2 weeks, maybe even a month, just because there will be a backlog of like, you know, getting them out there. Portables? What about portables? What fact about Wales? It has the most nonsense in the UK. What the fuck? What the fuck, Bona? What do Scots have? I feel like would Scotland be like one of the most uninhabited places in the UK just because of all of the highlands and stuff? Yeah, why is it fucking... You gotta put it on live. It's so fucking annoying. Mona, you need to stop going into the furry streams and chatting shit, okay?
How's it going? Can I help? Cool. That's what we do.
Bum, 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 bum. Express Jesus Christ. Scotland's a wasteland. I'd say Ireland is probably up there for having some fucking dodgy individuals. No fucking furry neuroamp mod. Oh, I want to buy resources. And of course, none of the things are there.
See you around.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube sets it to that. It's so fucking annoying. Is there no place to buy minerals?
Hello! I've got them. But that's because I...
Bum, 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 bum. Let's not get too political. Remember, we're all here because we enjoy Starfield. Well, not all of us, I suppose. Being that, where the fuck is Guilty? It's not Crucify Boy. It messed up my whole day. Why? What did you order? Oh, the Sidonia spacesuit looks really Did I just fucking spell the wrong thing? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. UC Vanguard spacesuit. We'll keep that. Trucker. Colony War. I like and hate Starfield. That's the best way to be with Starfield. 110%. I need to make some storage. Finish the previous. Oh, welcome. We're now in a new one. So, and then packs. What is that? Ablasive? No, ablasive is dog poop. Just killed Lincoln. Orders a zinger meal, some wings, got popcorn, chicken, and a diet drink. I got a oh, I'd be fucking furious. Also, the indifferent Starfield. Beast Hunter, to be fair, Starfield learned a lot of hate, especially with oh yeah, no, it definitely did. 110% it did. Does like nobody sell like unique suits? It is looking very good. The amethyst. Oh no, don't nobody buy that fucking amethyst. We'll buy the adhesive. Launch it up again. Yeah, I feel like the update is going to be very nice. I haven't gotten the Space Super Tracks Alliance original free update. You haven't? It's very nice. Quantum S will go with True Unity. It does not, Alfred. It does not. I'm only here for Crimson in the chat at this point. I appreciate it, Mona. I'm done with them for at least a month. Oh god, Mona, you're funny. My mother got me a because it's Easter, obviously, and my mother, because like I'm on a diet. Got me a little fucking expensive a Dubai chocolate egg. I know Dubai chocolate, it's all the fucking rage and it's like super hypocritical because Dubai is a fucking slave country. But I have a hankering for like that filling. But it was about 10 quid, I think, for something the size of a Cadbury's cream egg. Who is Terra Amanda individual we're all waiting for? Terror Amanda is a very dangerous individual that we don't know too much about, aside from the fact... Oh, it definitely is overrated, but there's something about it I like. What fact, Mona? What's the fact? Second day puking. And you talk... I apologize. What has you puking? I don't like Ferrero Rochers, weirdly. It's like, I'm a big chocolate fan, and I don't mind, like, some nutty stuff, like the Kinder Buenos are banging, but, like, I don't know.
Can you believe people used to think that
Chunks to buy oh, hell yeah. And there's a bitter divorce throwing ice at your liver. That is not good. Hopefully, it sorts itself out.
Just ask.
Chocolate is mainly manufactured in Aberdeen from Europe, including ingredients. Enjoy the... Hey, I don't disrespect good tasting chocolate. Yeah, exactly, you know? Sometimes we have to sidestep the constant breaches of human rights to enjoy chocolate. Reese's. I was a fan, to be honest. I quite like Reese's cups and stuff, but then the more I eat them, the more I'm kind of like, there's a lot of fucking peanut butter in it. Which I guess it isn't a bad thing. Does your mod still work? I will be doing something like that. Make sure you don't forget wee patches in it. The crack. That's what I was talking to Deadly about this, Mona, right? So for anyone maybe familiar or not so familiar, so there's this like type of chocolate you can, or biscuit you can get, and for Americans that would be a cookie, although technically it wouldn't be a cookie because a cookie is a cookie. But it's basically this biscuit, this kind of yellowy kind of colored biscuit, and it has a layer of chocolate on one side, and it usually has a little picture. And I believe it's called like shortbread. I think it's Scottish shortbread, but it's not, because I know Scottish shortbread is normally just like sugary kind of sugary biscuit. But this one has like a layer of chocolate, and it's like the chocolate's really good quality. The biscuit's kind of, it's not too sweet, not too savory. And it's like really fucking nice. Like it's banging. I don't know like what they're called specifically, but they're fucking amazing if anybody knows what it is. Hello, Hadrian.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly.
Are they? Is that what they're butter biscuits?
Listen,
it has a wind bit. Yeah, usually it's stuff like that, Ellis. It's like pictures of stuff.
So,
there's like different brands make them.
Disclosure.
Butter biscuit.
Let
Let me Google it.
Before we head up there, my relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus.
It's not that.
In old Earth
yeah, with chocolate on one side, do sweets review. Oh, Jesus Christ. While I eat my peeled potato.
The UC's attempt to create
why is it called? There has to be a name, so delete all old saves. I wouldn't say you need to delete them all. Killzone, they'll all work fine.
Secure the leadership of the UC
but
generations to come.
Now I'm trying to think. It's not butter thingy, Mona. More interested in what's this to address in cabinet. Doesn't sound like they succeed if you victims press commander.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during
What
the
is
war.
that called?
The man caused a lot of death on both
What
sides.
is that called?
Freestar Collective and UC. Military.
Okay, so I found a fucking thing.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason
they're like
the UC and Freestar Collective.
Oh fuck me. I don't know like what they're called.
So
they're called petty écoliers. Is it fucking French?
I just wanted you to be forewarned.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Yeah, rectangular chocolates. What is it called though? There's no brand. So it is, yeah, you're right, Mona. It is just called like a butter biscuit. But like, yeah, it's like a chocolate buttercup type thing. Butter biscuit. New channel coming. God, no. But they're like really fucking, they're so good. They're so good. I'll put a picture in the Discord later. But like, they're really fucking nice. Like, the biscuit's not too sweet. Claire shortbread. Oh, a Claire. Oh, hell yeah. They're not your father.
I really, you know, while we've got.
But I went through a phase of eating them. I will say those fucking the Scottish shortbread biscuits. We get them every year at Christmas. They come in a tin with a West Highland Terrier. If you need like a kind of a snack, like I think it's the equivalent of elven bread from Lord of the Rings. It's like, oh, you do know the ones, Lee? What do you think of them? You a fan? But yeah, the Scottish shortbread gets the fucking job with them. Gets the job done. And it's like, yeah, they're really nice. Very, kind of buttery, which is unusual to, like, if you're not used to that. Do you not hear the answer above? You're going to do new content from a new... you going to do new content? Yeah, sorry, I am, Cody. I didn't see that. Don't have any questions, no?
Then I guess it's just a...
They're really fucking nice, though. Yeah, no, that's... Is Tesco grocery store? So Tesco is kind of a bit like Walmart, except it doesn't sell guns.
Congratulations on joining the ranks.
Well, not toy guns. It's like a very big grocery store that also sells a little bit like tiny bits of hardware. It's like one of the biggest kind of groceries in UK and Ireland. Every little helps. Yeah, every little helps. That's their tagline. They used to kind of be known for like cheap kind of alternative, like, you know, food. I mean, nowadays they're fucking so pricey. Even they're like I've been like, because I've been like eating healthier, I've been like having these chicken tempura fillets. That's like a little fucking pack is like fucking £5. It's like, bro, that's like 360 grams. Hello?
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned.
They don't sell guns anymore? Oh, what the fuck?
You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
You made it clear that addressing this required the utmost. Just following orders, ma'am. Buy their own brand beans when I'm 28. Who buys that anyway? That's not mean!
Well,
it's like the price is fucking insane.
Here. Now then.
And over here, Tesco is known for doing like the whole club card deal where you need a club card. But the issue with club cards is people are now realizing that the whole point of the club card is to just get your information and sell it, which is really scummy. You should go to Tesco, but they're so expensive. 2017, 2018, I went to Lidl. Most staff we have in Irania had to drive 2 hours hungry to get to. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Lidl and Aldi are honestly the best fucking bang for your buck in this day and age. Like, they won't always, like, do kind of a lot of mainline stuff. Like, they'll do, you know, they'll have Coca-Cola and stuff, but it's a lot of kind of cheap alternatives. But, like, good meat. Very good meat in Aldi. We're still trying to figure out face and we can't make more decisions out of the data.
That is something to consider.
Aldi was the fourth most expensive? God damn, I didn't realize.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are
Trader
not
Joe's.
Sudden new threat on the horizon.
Trader Joe's, is that like, what's the place where you get membership and they sell things in bulk?
Archival knowledge and possibly upset seems at best.
Oh, cheap. Everyone still assumes Tesco's outrage is remarkably cheaper.
Power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger.
So we have like Dunn Stores over here, which is a little bit more, it's like middle class. It'd be more similar to like maybe like M&S. But they do like a thing where you get €10 off every €50 you spent. It might be Sam's Club or Costco.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the Chief Yassine has a point.
Because we last pub works in Aldi. I will say the one thing about Aldi that like is like in like Tesco and stuff and like say Dunn Stores or like your usual place. Usually you're assigned a specific job. You might be a cashier. You might be at the back. Aldi operates on a principle where like they don't unpack things. Like they don't take them out of boxes. They put them on the shelf in their boxes and stuff. They're very fast. Like, they don't keep tills. They'll maybe have always one till open. If there's a queue, they might have 2 or 3. And it's, like, kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy. Like, I feel like if you have to be able to deal with a bit of hecticness with Aldi. I know Lidl started doing a bakery a couple of years ago, and oh my god, some of the stuff is banging. Wiped out a car and they're still coming. It's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world.
See, there's Fleet Admiral Logan. Look at his outfit. See how he has like the orange?
Yes,
that outfit of the UC character didn't look like it had any color.
Now and the information you've been privy to thus far.
Okay, the store was testing full car scans all at once. Oh, they tried that little... Oh, the little pretzels get the job. The archives are fated to be open, support our cause, and do what we know is right. We're like, welcome to the warehouse, you know, run a forklift.
Attempting to open the archives, it seems like the right way forward.
It does, doesn't it?
You and I are in a... So, if there are no other objections...
Christmas, the checkout line, literally... yeah, fuck that.
What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Canceling Costco for last year. Great store, but we never use it.
Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
I'm jelly of Costco's, like, food. Apparently, their food is quite good. They do, like, a chicken bake. Have you ever had it, Mona?
Terrormorphs.
Or Lee, have you had it? I know there's a few
Terrormorphs.
Costco's in England
More attacks.
and the UK, actually.
Just as predicted.
Good God.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
There
Beep,
must
beep.
be another explanation.
beep.
The creatures
Beep, beep.
evaded our scanner somehow.
Beep.
There will be plenty of time for
Shall Metro?
later.
I don't
Order
believe
the
so, no.
evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly.
No, Daniel, I think there might be just London. They do like, it's like £1.50 for a big
Admiral
beef hot
Logan,
dog and like a
the local
fucking
band
large
can
drink. I mean,
provide support.
you can't go wrong
I'd
price-wise on that.
Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Yo,
Well then, we'll have to make do
See,
with the tools we've got.
this is why...
We can't risk those things
This
getting
is
out
why...
of the
Oh,
spaceport.
thank you
I
very
want you both
much.
on the next
Thank you very much,
train.
Alfred.
We'll let them know you're
Your
coming,
generosity
and that
is
you've dealt with
appreciated.
these things before.
Got me thinking
Now
about the
go show them
Costco
how
pizza.
it's done.
Hell yeah.
We're on it, ma'am.
Walmart
Captain,
doesn't
right
have it.
behind you.
I don't
Let's
need
get
it.
down there.
Fair, very fair. Very fair, Cody. I will say, not having an anti-Xeno squad in the capital of the New Atlantis, like, what are they doing? Like, come on now. Do you ever play fucking strategy games? You always gotta keep Spec Ops. This is why, like, see, but then I wonder, like, how does the UC operate when it comes to, like, military stuff? And actually, how does, like, in general, how do, like... Because, like, in Europe, like, let's say, for instance, in, like, I know, not in Ireland, but, like, in the United Kingdom, like, the military can, like, I know my, where my girlfriend's from, like, the military can take over in the event of, like, if it's, like, a terrorist attack or if the police can't handle it. And I think in America, all that stuff is, like, is it only the guards can do it? What are they called? The Homeland, what are they called? The guys that... I'm wondering if New Atlantis locals do in Scotland since 100 years old should have done yeah, I don't yeah, the National Guard, that's it. So, like, I wonder, like, in America, like, is there laws against your actual soldiers doing anything? Like, because I know that I always think back to Rome. Rome had the kind of the thing where no legion was allowed to march on the capital because it was seen as, you know, like, problematic because an entire legion could completely take over the city. It's a major military base. Yeah, no, it does make sense.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it.
All right, let's grab the Nova Light.
Now hit him with everything you've got.
Stop! We're trying to help you!
Please! Can't stop!
Yeah, see, we have, like... Obviously, we don't have a very large military, but we have the civil defense, which is basically... kind of like... They're more like humanitarian.
Oh, kill me!
Yeah, it's weird that, like... It's just weird that, like, say, like, the UC doesn't have... True that again, because Marines were being sent to LA. Are they allowed to? So they're allowed to do that then? Weird. I mean, not weird, but it's interesting. Hello?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
I
The way those
100%, if this happened in the Freestar territory, the Rangers would be gunning them down.
Get them on the train. To
Limits
get
the
them
use of
out harm's
federal
way,
troops
but
to
some of
enforce
the other
domestic
officers down
laws. Had to go to 6 days from the
We couldn't
DLC.
retain
I'm
the
excited. I'm very excited.
Just
It has to
firing
request help
People we
unless the
knew.
president sends there's a...
They went.
Pheromonic projection. Some terrormorphs, they can induce this. It affects everyone. You kill the morph,
So we need to hustle.
let's do it.
I want
That's
more.
unlocked.
I want more information on the how the Terrormorph does stuff.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
Like, See, this is what makes me wonder, right? So you have UC Marine medics, right? Now, New Atlantis has doctors. Surely, I'm assuming a UC Marine medic would be a Marine that's trained in medical abilities as well. I'd be putting these gentlemen on the front lines and just having doctors out here. Come on, Marines, fall in behind me. Just get the job done. Can't enter the Unity. What a Terrormorphs do, Jesus Christ. It's the news about the OBS was more sick and didn't watch stream. There's a little bit of news that came out today, but not a whole lot. Take him down. I mean, I don't disagree with you, Paul, but the one thing I will say is aliens in space. Well, exploration is about to get a little bit better. And I see. Now, it might not get better much. Any thumbs up, verified creator. Probably the mod author and his, like, mother. Bought the paid mod for the new crew. I have done a review on it. You want to check it out, Jarek? Or Yarrick? How do you pronounce it? Is your J silent? Sergeant Yumi, you mad bastard. You're a fucking cop, not a soldier. Relax yourself. That is actually very true, LeBron. Take him down.
Guess I've still got it after all.
Hello there, Michael. Sergeant Yumi, what's going on here?
Experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before.
We have.
Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast.
Have you checked out the game Star Familiar, an exploration focused game? I have not. If it's on PC. Didn't know use security as a ship pack. Oh. The guards would tell. Yeah, they really should. Alright, hello there, Marines. How are y'all doing?
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're...
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as
Joe's Base very good. I actually plan on going back and playing that.
Make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
We'll handle it. You two stay put.
Your call. We're on the line.
Refer Sergeant, the flyboy is here. It's Captain, please. Okay. Do you think I was a normal enlisted soldier? Not what's it called? No, what is it? What do you call them? Is it enlisted? Is that a? You have to be like, you have to go to cadets, don't you, to like be an officer? Are battlefield promotions a thing anymore? Like, can you actually go from like a private all the way up to like a fucking 5-star general? Or like, do you? Because I know you can, like in World War II and stuff. Okay, I wasn't listed as captain. All right, let's go. Come on now, Adrian. We'll get the job done. Come on, big boy. How you doing? Let me give him my welcome to New Atlantis gift basket. I knew it was one or the other. Oh. He's in my head. Just imagine, like, preparing, like, you know, like for like the anti-Xeno squads, right? They knew about the Terrormorph thing. So, like, did the Red Devils have, like, when they were recruiting for the Red Devils, did they have to look for people with, like, higher mental aptitude? I mean, she's still useful, but she's just a kid. Do all these damages get restored? Yeah, no, they do. It is April Fool's Day. During Vietnam, there was the first sergeant that promoted himself to lieutenant. After officer was killed in combat, he went on. God damn. Well, because I know that, like, aren't, like, sergeants, like, usually sergeants are, like, equally as sought after, and they've usually have more combat experience than, like, their actual officers, like their lieutenants and their captains. You ever, what rank you at as a Marine? Do we ever get a fucking Marine rank? I don't see, it could be a gas, but then it's more because it doesn't affect everyone, which means that there's a level of willpower to it. And for Christmas, get in there and kicks. Damn right, trooper. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I think it would have been really fucking badass if, imagine if when the you know, when they were talking about like no UC, be like, UC anti-Xeno is inbound, ETA is 10 minutes, you gotta like hold the spaceport, and then like a Deimos ship comes in, and out comes some fucking anti-Xeno Marines, like, let's fucking go.
You're not gonna leave me.
God damn. Oh, the weapon balancing is kind of a bit of a shit show in this game. Yeah, I like the look of it all. To be fair, all guns that aren't the fucking... When it comes to pistols, pistols aren't the best at dealing with tanky enemies. The game is set to normal, I believe. This is just normal. They're very tanky. We need like a single barrel grenade launcher. You know, like the, what is it, the one? Not the China Lake. You know the one in Fallout? Like the noob tube?
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
Where are you? I just fucking see Gary crawling through the wreckage. Alright, I must be fucking losing it. That's it, the M79, yeah. Each mod for... Oh, Jesus. Alright, they're down.
Target down.
A little bullet sponges. Alright, I do think, though, this... I do have pistol perks. We're, like, slowly leveling the pistol perks. I have that one. And I have that one. What is that one? Not a rifle. What else are I gonna unlock? 2 ranks. The thumper would be fucking awesome. Alright, they're all dead. You're welcome. Wait, I just realized. Does he have a hat under that? He does have a hat under that. Interesting. I wonder if it's fully textured. You know, the ST at that level. I mean, I'd love some fucking orbital drop shop troopers. I don't, I mean, doing a pistol build, I would love to get a star shard, but...
Guess they weren't kidding about you two.
Listen, I am what they call a fucking professional.
In the right place.
I served 2 tours in Serpentis. 9 campaigns on Nera. And I worked 6 months in the Chunks drive-thru. I am prepared for all manner of combat missions. You all held the line. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Oh, damn right I did, with no shoes on. We used to play football, but we couldn't afford a football, so we just used a hedgehog. The hedgehog was safe.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Good job, UC Marines. Good job. You checking for, what are you checking for? Thermometer? Okay, let's go to the mast. How big would the cities be in real life? I'm gonna assume that like it would be quite large. I wonder will we ever get anyone, because if you ever see like the lore accurate like Skyrim like cities and stuff, I could imagine New Atlantis would easily be home to millions. Like it is the population of Earth. It'd be hard to only like I think 100. Was it like 100,000 people made it off? Obviously, over like 300 years, like that can. Was it 100,000? It was like a small number. I'm pretty sure.
Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone in the line of duty
there you
is
are.
a tragedy.
I believe
These attacks,
we have some things
they
we
can't
should
happen
discuss.
again.
The next time Terrormorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
The UC security armor looks so fucking cool.
You've got the cabinet's full
Hello.
backing to prevent more
Captain?
attacks.
Hello there, Bella.
Adrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology.
I would love to see them get worked over because they're currently just like 10% extra damage, 20% extra damage, slightly more damage. Agreed. I take my. Thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now,
Your foot itchy?
today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet.
Hello.
You will have our
How are you?
full support in collecting the
Okay, you don't want to look me in the eyes, that's
from the
fine.
archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these
Hello.
attacks. But to accomplish
Hey
those
there.
goals,
It's a nice head of hair you got
we're
there.
going to need the right people in the right places.
Ooh, that's a nice
As
suit.
such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of major.
Can I be?
As soon as we've got
Can I
the
be
data in
Brigadier
hand,
General?
we want
Or can I go
you
by Jack
investigating these
O'Neill?
attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Is her
Excellent.
outfit unique?
But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and
That's me.
all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I think the thing is because she's a clone, we have no way of knowing exactly. I'm sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast track your citizenship upon. So,
You can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we of Deputy McIntyre, you should be able to find. And on behalf,
We're counting on you, Captain. Don't let my people sacrifice.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief.
So there was deep in the back are just me and my rifle, old trusty. Why not too quiet? You hear a flea farting in the wind. Major 20 years earlier, Clone Wars. I'm assuming clones would have to be artificially aged because, I mean, one of the biggest proponents of having... well, I don't know, maybe not, actually. It depends on what they were like, what the intent with the cloning is. Like, are they just looking to clone people, or are they trying to, you know, make them... Like, technically speaking, if she is a clone, like, does she have magical abilities? Hello?
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were
Damn right.
I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs We're going to do everything in our power to make sure. And that means first getting you into the archives.
They were like, what's their lifespan in Blade Runner?
The archives are, correct?
Brainless clone bodies for rich people. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that. The repository for all the banned data for the Colony Wars.
Someone paid attention. Access to the archive. UC. Now, the UC's already... Get
Okay.
them both.
Okay. There'll be no problem. Just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal.
Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have...
Why is
reasons
that
they
woman
won't
weird?
or can't work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance
7
on how we
years,
believe you
goddamn.
can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get
What is
creative.
Galacticat?
But it does mean we need to get you
Oh,
up to
the
speed on what
toy?
you're dealing
Oh, probably not,
with?
Styles.
Ambassador Radcliffe
You
of
just
Freestyle
have to,
or
you
Ambassador
basically have to
Dunbar of
overlay. You just have to basically, like, you'd, like, change the like, you'd take the skeleton of, like, maybe a human and change it. DLSS. So many stuff they could have added to our content. Damn right they could have. Right, tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Sounds like we need some leverage over Ambassador Radcliffe.
Said like you've done
They
this
have
before.
kind of pretty much confirmed Killzone will get
Intelligence has a
something else.
recording device planted in the ambassador's
I do agree,
living
Paul.
quarters.
I think it would have been very easy for Bethesda, maybe like once a month or maybe once every 2 months, to have little quality of life updates, add some features people want, like just small things, maybe a quest or two.
So, if you are going to try and access the device,
Team said
you're going to need to find a way.
they had
in there
already.
without
Yeah.
Now, we recovered some intel, but there's also a...
All right, that's all the info I need.
All right. And take the...
Okay.
Ambassador Balmore, when the rest of... He's sick, though claiming to know. It does. We're not 100%. His public appearance. Scans, your task is...
Track him
I
down.
have no doubt. Now, the embassy front, here. And fair warning. Now, if you have additional
Doing
questions,
nothing.
or
That's why
require
they're going
clearance
to
for a new
show
approach we
air.
haven't already
Takes
discussed,
them 40 months.
don't
So.
hesitate to ask.
See, I'm
I'd
hoping
suggest
I'm hopeful, Mona, that like maybe this is like the start. Like, you know, they've done all this stuff and it took a lot of effort, and like now they're just adding new content. But you never know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Obviously, we haven't got the new content yet, so I think it's a bit spaceship horns, like car horns. Oh my god, can you imagine? What are you up to anyway, Mona? You working? I want the GTA horn. Doodle 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 doodle. Which were crazy. They do. I heard 40 months for one piece of content. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just, I don't know. Look, I'm just hopeful Bethesda will kind of use this to kind of keep momentum going. Keep it as a campaign. Yes, 100%, LeBron. In this day and age, it's absolutely crazy that you can't have content shared between. Hi there.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room.
Save game here.
Terrormorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am.
Well, you won't get that guarantee, Ronan.
Again.
Badly. Issue some hardcore. Imagine making a PlayStation the best place to serve it, even if. I mean, that would have been a good point, though, Mona, if they had have like made it so cross-play accounts, because we do have a Bethesda account. You shouldn't have to rebuy mods. You know what I mean? Cooking questline, Aquila. That's going to be vital for the new update. Hello, Ambassador.
I'm sorry. Do you have...
Captain Amanda, you seem like a lady who wants to stop Terrormorph attacks. Well, I've got a deal for you, have I?
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives.
You don't give a fuck about that.
She also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terrormorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You need to help us, otherwise any more debts are on your hands. Even just a game, why should we have to pay it again? Is this how to optimize the best PlayStation? I mean, to be fair, that is a valid point, Mona. Like, again, they could have done that. I'm guessing they wouldn't, like, I'd say a lot of the people playing on PlayStation are going to be new players. You know, they wouldn't have lost too much money by the mods. Xbox free. They're only free, Mark, if you play on PC Game Pass. If you play the PC Game Pass version, they are free, and you'll be able to download them. If you're using Steam, no. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat.
It is a threat, you goddamn idiot.
Let me be frank, Captain.
My name's not Frank, it's Amanda.
That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible.
Knowledge is not
now,
inherently dangerous.
And yours, and go.
I know what it is you want. Oversight. Monitors will observe all research. Now give me my code.
We'll oversee the research. Guess that takes the whole.
It was exclusive, so people like Mona. To be honest with you,
does seem like
I'm very hopeful.
Fine, you'll get what you want. Follow me.
I'm like hopeful that like Xbox will actually start reinforcing like some. It's not worth grabbing, personally. I'm hopeful that Xbox will start kind of going with. God damn, your AI is fucking stupid. Where are you going?
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Yeah. Now, if the Armistice had weapons, maybe. That PC is a good thing. You don't even need active Game Pass. I use PC, then stream for CK work. That's what I tried to do, but doesn't negate the point of Make-Up Pal. They said it was exclusive and they made it. I know. Do you have a PlayStation, Mona? Where the fuck did she go? You see, Microsoft stock dropped massively. Supposedly, Mark, they're looking to ways to make it cheaper. She's just, anytime I'm in game, it just breaks stuff. No fire extinguisher here, I might have to write you up. Is that, what the fuck is that? What type of equipment?
And there.
Have you played Spooderman?
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll court. It's not supposed to be a long process.
Thank.
It is for emergencies, after all.
Bum, 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 bum. What's this? Base rogue outfit. I played like maybe one of the original Spider-Mans on the PlayStation 2 back in the... Sorry, relax. Fucking relax. Jesus Christ. I'm on a diplomatic mission. Don't fucking shove a shotgun in my face. Fucking assholes. So who's going to be watching the Artemis launch in about 3 hours time? I'm very excited. It's going to be the first time I've seen like a moon, not moon landing, but a moon kind of expedition replayed all again. People say that can you see a difference on Pro? Like, I'm going to have to do some research and stuff about it because like genuinely, the way Deadly's kind of vibing, she like, if Xbox don't sort their shit, PlayStation is the way. And like, I'm going to have to see about like, you know, You trespassing, bro? No, I didn't break. Fuck you. Background right now. It's just sitting on the pad. I'm very excited. Yeah, the Artemis launch. They're launching a mission to the moon. They're gonna orbit around the moon, crewed. Gonna be the furthest we've ever been. You could see it from where I am. What do you mean? I live in Ireland, brother. Buzz Aldrin's still alive, isn't he? Or is one of them not still alive? Well, the console v console, I'm just... The reason is because Xbox have kind of forgot how to be a console. Now, supposedly, they're making some backpedals to kind of go back to being a console, but this rumor about the new console being like half and half, it's kind of worrisome. And back into the Hollywood basement, the PS setup is pitch. The gaming is better, and the games at this point play better, and they have more. What do you mean setup is pitch? It's gonna be crazy though. It's 10 days they're gonna spend in that little capsule. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even know how big the capsule is. I haven't, like, looked up much. I'm assuming it's... Is there, like, beds and stuff? Watching Apollo 11. God damn. On-screen menu is all that is absolute piss, but all around PlayStation's better. Those two just get back. Those two just got back. Oh no, it's a different crew entirely. Starfield PlayStation first game in years, hence why I refunded my Pro and kept my fixture tripping, buddy. No way PlayStation's better. Well, I think to be honest, I think the way Mona is talking about it, and that's Weekend Uncle Bill. She's more talking about it from a kind of a monetary point of view. Like, the PlayStation 5 has, like, good exclusives. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can imagine Helldivers probably plays really fucking well on the new PlayStation Pro. And, like, they have a lot of good exclusives. Now, obviously, I'm an Xbox fanboy. And ultimately, what will be the main reason for me... Yeah... Did the moon landing originally take that long? Was it 10 days at the same time? Was it like 10 days also? Loser look up astronaut Johnny Kim. Oh, is that the Asian gentleman who like was like a doctor and then he became like a fucking special forces and then an astronaut? 3 each way and 3 yeah. Oh Jesus. Okay. They are banking. I think Halo's coming out this year too. I think we might be getting a Halo drop during the summer. All the advertisement campaign stuff for the Halo remasters. I literally said to my girlfriend, I was like, you want to watch the moon mission? And she's like, are people gonna die? And I was like, probably not. To be honest, I think Halo Infinite started off on a kind of the bad foot, but I think it got better over time. I just wish they didn't they kind of put effort into it to make it, you know, like a better game. And I mean, it did a decent job. I see the Halo game needs more time. Open. Whoa. I care about Halo. Halo's the best sci-fi story this side of the Mississippi River. I'm assuming though it'll be like the mission will be super safe. Like they'll have the I'm assuming they'll have the I'm assuming do they still have the like emergency ejection thing on the top, or have they kind of phased that out in place or do like phase it out in place of just having like it did pull itself, like, you know, its own kind of. Xbox is doing so well. Yeah, no, they're not. Xbox is in a downward spiral, and like it's basically up to that new CEO if she can right the sinking ship. And I mean, I feel like somebody who like doesn't care too much about like console gaming or like the exclusivity stuff is probably in a good spot, because Xbox is pushing out this new like, you know, new Xbox gaming kind of mode. Like the, what is it, the Xbox seems okay, but got me excited for new Halo. I like the new Halo stuff. It is the mission near Moon. I'm very excited. It'll be very cool. Firefighter, you guys talk about Johnny, no, not Johnny Sins, Jesus Christ. And it can only be used during, yeah. Well, the thing is, realistically, once it, I mean, unless there's like some catastrophic failure, which touch wood there won't be. Like, once it kind of gets up there at all, the chance of, like, anything happening is very rare. I mean, not rare, but, like, I think the most dangerous part is obviously the launch. Like, the problem would be the rocket exploding, or potentially it goes into a death spiral. Ejected it once they got high enough. Yeah. Because, like, once you're going at such a fast speed that the ejection thing won't be able to pull you away from it. Kind of wish that there won't be new Halo. No, I think there is going to be a new Halo, Mona. 343 have said they're working on it. I kind of wish the space shuttle didn't get mothballed. Two new companions. I'm excited for the two new companions. Little robot looks really cool. Beside The Rock, he's the only Western actor I know. Who about The Rock? The remaster. To be honest, the remaster is it's going to be twofold. It's a way for Xbox to make more money using the Halo brand, bring these new kind of hires together to kind of let them know what it's like to work on a Halo game and kind of learn the foundations and stuff. And yeah, like that's the kind of the main issue. I'm okay with the Master Chief Collection. I like the Master Chief Collection, honestly, with the lack of creative talent. We got Starfield instead of a new Fallout, but they replaced 3 for money budget. I think they need to. Don't worry, I'll get on the phone call with the CEO. We'll have a nice conversation. We'll talk about Halo. Live in a risk, which is really annoying. I think we need to go back to taking risks with games. Like, to be honest, with remakes and stuff, I'm very optimistic because it's Halo, you know? Like, I'm somebody, I like Starfield, and despite the amount of stuff they've... How do you feel? How does it feel your favorite studio killed your favorite game? They didn't kill it. They merely shot it in both kneecaps. But Master Chief is built with titanium grafted bones. So it'll take a bit more to take out 117. He's currently sleeping. He said wake him when we need him. We definitely need him now. Revan, they're basically talking about when Xbox acquired Activision and or Bethesda, both their kind of current projects was the newest Call of Duty and the newest like Starfield. They spent a lot of their budget like buying two big companies that ended up making massive flops. The newest COD flopped, and Starfield it didn't make the money that kind of they were expecting. That's why kind of Bethesda have kind of like backpedal a little bit. Oh geez, I nearly shot him. And like said that they're going to be returning to their roots with like future. It's just ask my horse. What the fuck? Which...
What seems punishment
hello.
Becomes providence.
The newest COD, I believe, Killzone.
Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks and my apologies.
How are you, guilty?
Come, let us discuss.
Hello there, Mr. Man. Mashib, I took a paycheck to the knee. COD didn't flop as hard. Oh, and like Activision will make money. Like people bought COD despite it being, you know, but it like Battlefield outsold it. Like COD will always make bank, and like, but they didn't make as much bank as they thought, because originally, if you remember, originally Xbox thought they would be able to keep COD and they wouldn't need to bring it over to PlayStation, but they learned very quickly that doesn't work. Like, I feel like maybe if they were to make a spiritual successor to Modern Warfare 2 or the original Black Ops, they might have the pulling power to pull people over to like Xbox if it was like, you know, if it was an exclusive. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Take it off me.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercom. I suspect the Venom...
Like, to be honest, the way Xbox has been moving has been very, very strange to me, right? And, like, one of the ways you can tell that they are hankering for, like, a big title is the fact that every time they've had a big showcase over the last 2 to 3 years, they've always been putting... Obsidian in kind of front and center with their Avowed and then Outer Worlds 1 and 2. And don't get me wrong, I think Obsidian are a very good company. I think Avowed was very fun. Wasn't a big fan of Outer Worlds 1. Probably wasn't a big fan of Outer Worlds 2. But they really are looking for a heavy hitter. And I think with all the stuff regarding Halo, they probably thought, well, we can just buy Xbox, or we could just buy Activision and Bethesda or ZeniMax. And, you know, we won't need to, but they've realized now that that won't fucking work. Like, Halo is the reason people originally bought Xboxes, and I would argue that most people today that have been playing Xbox in the beginning bought it because of that. I think you're true. That's your true. Very good point, LeBron. That's another valid issue. There's a lot of these big companies like Bethesda, DICE, like Call of Duty, all these big companies, even Ubisoft, where they think that they have the kind of the pulling power because of the name, where the name doesn't mean as much as it did. Like, you look at like Halo, for example. Like, a lot of the people, Bungie went on to make other games. Now, I will say, I think 343, from a story point of view, have been doing a really good job with Halo. I think Microsoft have been squandering them massively, and they need to return them to the forefront. Gears is another example. Gears of War. Like, if you're calling yourself Xbox and you're not having either a Halo or a Gears of War launch every year, you're doing something completely wrong. And I know that Gears, what are they called? Coalition. There's probably very little left of the Coalition from the OG. Like, I played the most recent Gears, and it was kind of a bit like, eh. They kind of tried to change the storyline. Gears has always been, I would say it's safe to remove it, Death. Gears has definitely kind of went the wayside, you know? And it's hard to keep a franchise going, but I would argue it's probably easier to make a new addition to a franchise than making a new title. Like, not to mention, if you remember when Xbox started buying up games, like Sea of Thieves, they've been kind of letting it kind of simmer away. And I don't know how much money Sea of Thieves is operating on, to be honest with you. Like, I kind of enjoyed playing Sea of Thieves to an extent. I thought it was fun, but it's at the same time, it's very... I don't know. I feel like it's very like it's a weird game, you know.
Certainly, but coming here of all places,
like the other thing too with it is like there's, for instance, I forgot I had Serpent's Embrace. They wanted Xbox for financial support with developing 76 since they were struggling. To be honest, I think with 76, they probably just used a lot of money they had built up. Like, Pete Hines supposedly did not want to see that game fail, and like a testament to him, because 76 has now bloomed into a really good game. It's just a pity that he's not around still, and I'm hoping there's people at Bethesda that are fighting for Starfield to not reach the chopping block. Because I do think that we're seeing a somewhat 76 style with Starfield, and this could be the kind of the start of it. You know, like 76, they went kind of crazy. Bethesda endorsed, Microsoft paid loads for AI endorsing, nothing new mods. They just, yeah. And it's, honestly, it's a shit show. I mean, AI is like, look, AI is very prevalent in gaming. There's no denying that. I mean, Microsoft, there was rumors about Halo using AI, and they came out and said that they won't be using any AI in the gameplay development and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like going back. Sorry, there's like other games like State of Decay is another game that like Xbox have been kind of working on. It seems to me that like Xbox is far more interested in kind of giving these more indie or kind of AA studios the funding. Like, I don't know how much it costs to keep Sea of Thieves running, but it's crazy to me that Sea of Thieves has been running from the original get-go, whereas like Halo has been kind of like, yeah, we've taken 3 more years of Fallout. Oh, realistically, I think even Bethesda probably would have, LeBron. Well, no, Bethesda is an indie guilty, but I'm talking about more like, you know, like some of their other games that they kind of keep going. But even like regarding like the whole gameplay industry is kind of crazy. Like I seen a thing on Reddit. It was a guy was talking about kind of the gaming industry, and he basically, the gaming industry these days is like tech/finance bros that are trying to replicate Fortnite's success by doing live action kind of games with kind of, you know, microtransactions and stuff. And I definitely think there is some truth to that. Like, I think that every game is trying to be live action these days. And while I think in a perfect world live action could work, Destiny's shown that sometimes live action can work really well. I'm assuming there's other games where it goes well. But I think they just need to go back to old school, especially with single player games, having DLCs, you know, paid DLCs. Like, I don't know how much money, like... Sorry, I mean live action, my bad. I meant to say live service. Like, let me actually look real quick. How much copies? Crimson Desert definitely sold very well, and GTA is going to sell very well. Oh, no. We're going to see... See, I don't know how I would search it, but I would love to see the stats of how many people bought Fallout 4's DLC versus how many people bought Shattered Space. Like, I would argue that Shattered Space probably didn't sell as much, obviously. Costing you more money than me. It is, to be honest with you. Like, there is a time and a place for live service games. Generally speaking, Fallout 76 is a good example of a live service game. Destiny is kind of an example of a live service game. Are leaning more into third-party mods, AI and stuff. Really hope that's the sole reason I bought. State of Decay is a banging fucking game. A banging game. And they're still updating it to this day, which is crazy.
I was not the preservation of lives, but if I am to grant for years house with lit in exchange the knowledge you ask for, create the legacy that, please.
Oh, a fucking bounty? Are we serious? For a fucking carton of orange juice, you dickhead. We're back. This would get, they would see, I think they realized pretty quickly, LeBron, that modded content for I stole a drink. Yeah, I think they realized that modded content would overshadow this stuff, you know? Like, why would you buy Atom Store content is making you more money than solo person. Everyone wants to keep up. Oh, they 100% do, Michael. 100%. Kind of orange juice so much. That's what I mean. They pulled out a Glock. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, like, why would you buy, like, fucking... Why would you spend $10 on a fucking NCR Ranger outfit when, like, a mod author would bring it in for free, you know? And the thing is we're seeing that to an extent in Fallout 4. Like, there's so many really good free mods in Fallout 4 that a lot of people aren't jumping on the paid mod bandwagon. Sadly, Starfield doesn't have as many potent free... Hello. How are you? Oh, it is. Like, I will say, like, paid modding is, like, probably one of the most egregious, like, or paid modding is seen as, like, super egregious, right? One of the super egregious. However, the fucking monetization in 76 makes, like, some of those fucking mobile gacha games look cheap as chips. Oh, they realized that very quickly, Guilty. That, see, I think, and again, this is all speculation, we'll never know for sure. But I think they were expecting initially that paid mods were going to kind of keep the lights on and, you know, make them enough profit so that they could focus on little bug fixes and, like, big kind of updates, like, you know, expansions. Which is kind of like, bruh. I don't, to be honest with you, like Bethesda in their own right is making, oh, thank you very much, Wolfhound. Thank you for all the solid info on these mods that lack going with them without buying them and hoping it isn't total crap. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. I will keep making the content, reviewing mods, both shit and good. See, the thing too with, like, all right, so let me backpedal a little bit real quick. I just want to reinforce what Guilty was saying. Like, regardless of the paid mod situation, Bethesda have been kind of, you know, kind of going to the wayside. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love Bethesda. You know, they've made good games. And I will still stand there and, like, be, like, super hopeful that they move, you know, going forward. They, like, you know, maybe go back to what they used to do. However, I don't know about that. But, like, even, like, the paid mod situation, like the no kind of you know, like the no QA and stuff, like, don't get me wrong, in one way it's fucking great for channels like myself because we're able to fucking, you know, I'm able to kind of, you know, make some money, like not Lamborghini money, but maybe one day. But, like, I'm able to kind of do the reviews and stuff and, like, have some fun, and obviously I can show you. But at the same time, it's like Bethesda should be, like, worried about shit like that, you know? Like, it's crazy to me that at no point did they, like, look at, like, an example like the Amethyst. Like, that Amethyst had, like, last time I checked that it, like I said before, like, that had 10,000 views, right? Now, for me, that's quite a lot. Thank you for everybody that watched it. Like, surely now, people at Bethesda will have seen that, you know? And there has to be people at Bethesda, like, the, you know, the genuine, decent individuals that, you know, just like making the game content and stuff, you know, not the bigwigs. They're probably look at that and they're like, are you fucking serious? This is the shit we're advertising and kind of hyping up? See, eventually honestly, Ronan, that's what's going to end up, like, bringing a halt to it, is somebody will sue. And then when somebody sues, right, Bethesda will more than likely panic, or more than likely Microsoft was panic, and they'll just probably close the entire system, and that'll end up being a shit show. Because, like, all in all, I've always said this, I think the paid mod system, when done right, you know, like Watchtower, Vigilance, like all the various weapon mods and stuff, and the ship parts, there's so many good things that can be added. But, like, for every one good thing, there's maybe 3 to 4 amateur things that, like, you could definitely debate on whether or not they're worth money. And then there's probably 1 to 2 things where it's just like, what the fuck is this dog shit? QA is an industry problem. Oh yeah, and to be honest, like Bethesda, they've made it very clear now they're going to shift away from that whole system of not actually caring. I think that's the other thing too, like the price of some of the mods, and like I'm going to be honest with you too. Like if it was up to me personally, if I was Bethesda, because like Bethesda are clearly trying to make money on it. Like let's talk about this for a second, right? So I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, right? And again, this is all kind of rumors and stuff, or this is like more speculation. But I think the like the rate at which like the money goes in, right, is it's like I think it's like 30 40 30. I think it's like 30 to the platform, 40 to Bethesda, 30 to the developer, the mod author, right? Now, here's the thing. I don't know how truthful this is. I know I initially thought it was a 70-30 split. That's usually how it is with usually how it is on like, say, Steam and stuff, where like the developer takes like the larger cut. Now, with that estimate, right, that means that for every $10 a mod author gets, they only really get $3 of it, right? Bethesda gets more than them, which means that it's Bethesda, and they get more for doing what? Hosting? Like, I'm going to be honest with you, hosting a website isn't that, it's intensive, obviously, but it's not extremely, it's not an extremely big thing. Not to mention, like, the Nexus does it for free, and the Nexus website is generally better when it comes to organization. Like, I feel like with the pricing, if Bethesda are really going to have a hands-off approach, then they should reduce the amount of money they make. They should let the mod author take a larger cut. Like I'm saying, like 60% goes to the mod author. That way, the mod author makes more money, which then means the mod author can list it for less. Like I've said before, I don't really think there's many mods worth a tenner. Watchtower is probably the only mod worth a tenner. Even then, develop the game. And I suppose that's a fair argument, Michael. My only problem with Bethesda, because don't get me wrong, obviously the part of Bethesda taking money goes back into the game, I would hope. But it's like, I feel like if they're taking more of a cut, they need to do more, like QA. Like hiring more QA people to test these mods to make sure they function, at the very least. You know what I mean? Yeah, Animod, and that is true, LeBron. And obviously, when it comes to the pricing, right, it's always going to be very hit and miss because, some people, gaming is like, it's their big hobby. They have no problem, maybe dropping, like $50, $60 a month on stuff. Maybe for some people, maybe that's not possible. Maybe they have to be very, very savvy when it comes to, buying games and stuff. And to be honest, I think for the most part, a lot of the pricing on like some of the really good stuff, I think is worth it. But there's definitely a lot of stuff that needs to be like limited to 100 credits. Like I feel like a lot of mods should be like 100 to 200 credits max. And then if you want to go over that limit, that's when Bethesda get involved and they have to kind of, like actually look more at it and be like, okay, is this actually worth what it is? Why would they ever do that when Starfield is full of glazers who praise? Well, see, the problem, I'm hoping that there is a lot of Starfield glazers, not gonna lie. But I'm kind of hoping that, like, when it comes to, like, other games, like, to be honest, with Fallout, it does generally seem like, for the most part, people are not jumping into the paid mod system as heavily. And I think the reason to that is probably Fallout 4 has a lot of content to begin with. There's a lot of good stuff in the game. Not to mention, there's fucking thousands upon thousands of really good mods that, like, every time you see a paid mod, there's probably a free mod that does it fucking far better. Starfield doesn't have that. And that obviously comes down to Bethesda at the end of the day, because, like, I think Bethesda, hopefully we'll see more. Because now that there's more content, like, I would love to see more of the mod authors. Like, that mod author who made Sammy, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought that was one of the best, like, quest mods we've gotten. Now, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, obviously, but I think we need more of these mod authors to kind of, come over from previous games, people who know what they're doing, Don't buy any mods, period. The whole business. Oh, I don't. The thing is, Michael, I don't disagree. I kind of wish Bethesda would have went back to their original, where what they did with the content club to begin with, where Bethesda was basically overseeing the mod making, and they would reach out to mod authors who were reputable, or mod authors would reach out to them. That's how it should have been. So that way Bethesda have actual creative control. And it's like, okay, you want to make a mod that like makes it so that there's no powers in the game? Get fucked, you know? Get implemented into the base game. Do the mod authors get a bigger cut? I don't think so, Bivens. There's been very few situations of mod stuff being introduced into the game. I think more than likely, if they end up bringing up something, it'll just be, you know.
So,
I think if they really want to make the big books and pay more, they should open up. No, God, no. That would not work.
Designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies
See,
for the ordeal you just endured.
You would think that degenerates love paying money for stuff like that, right? But it's not, yeah. It would just open up, yeah. There'd be money to be made, but it wouldn't be. Every day I just think more and more about every game dev team. I do agree with you, Light. I think that Larian did some really cool... I think, to be honest, I think, like, more games companies need to be looking at stuff, right? Like, if you're looking to make a live service game, you need to look at, to an extent, how Helldivers does it. Now, obviously, Helldivers, there's some criticism to Helldivers, definitely. Bethesda gave it for free, but surprisingly paid King. Oh, yeah, no, they did. They did. And they did the same thing, Doc, with some of the Fallout 4 stuff. With some of them. Like there's a lot of I feel like game companies that have been kind of putting out bangers. Like I think people should be looking at Embark, because Embark have been doing some really good stuff. As to want to make paid mods or things, they need to be checked every more to make sure. Yeah, it's not safe for work mods.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose.
Like gaming, there is a lot of people that think that, Alien, and you are right, which is hilarious, because like the gaming industry, I believe, is worth more than the fucking movie industry. Like certain games are household names. I guarantee you, every person born, you know, like born after maybe 2000 or before 2000 knows what GTA is. I guarantee you everyone is... I would say the majority of people on this earth have probably either seen a video of GTA or played GTA 5. Well, see, you would assume that, LeBron. And to be honest with you, like even something I do, not for sale, wife, not safe for wife. I mean, you could definitely do that. Like when I'm testing mods and stuff, right? Like, I think depending on the mod, it probably like takes me, average mod, it probably takes me an hour to 2 hours, you know? Like, that's what I mean. Fucking, I guarantee you there's probably like tribes in like in Africa that are, oh, Michael, don't even fucking go there. But like, I don't know if there'd be tribes in like the Amazon that like, we got to get some Amazonians playing some like GTA fucking race lobbies, just to that like would be fucking huge. But yeah, no, it's just like, it is crazy to me, because like early on when I used to do the reviews and stuff, like I'd say maybe every second or third paid Amazonian modders. Can you imagine? I mean, to be honest with you, right? Can you imagine if you like took like some of these tribals like from like say like in the Amazon that have never ever like they've never experienced like what our world is capable of, like they don't know our culture with movies and like games. Imagine what they would come up with. You know, imagine the wild shit like if they could make if they were modders. Like, it'd be fucking, not to mention, like, the shit they've probably seen. Like, in Ireland, we have a load of, like most folklore. You think folklore and where it comes from, right? Like, the folklore from Ireland, England, even, like, America's. Imagine the folklore they have. The shit they've seen. And, like, oh, yeah, they'd be like, fuck this shit. Pros get 1 or 2 with custom map tools. The big booty ecliptic mods. How tall would Amazonian modders make? I feel like they'd make everyone fucking huge. But, like, yeah, it's just, it's... Like, it is crazy to me that, like, that... I feel like if Bethesda Explorers found the untouched tribes... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not to mention, you would probably... It'd be a death sentence to them because of... They don't have the same, like, antibodies and stuff we have.
Is that right? Now, you were sent, and the broadcast spoke of Terrormorphs, a worrying so...
I mean, I don't blame them.
Believer on my doorstep.
I think if we... Remember the guy who went to spread Christianity? Yes, yes.
Using its data to prevent more attacks...
I will say, I always find that stuff quite interesting because, like, it's very... I mean, and I know we used to do pilgrimages back in the day and stuff. And I don't know much about any other religions, but I always find it very ignorant when... And don't get me wrong, there is definitely some... Look, there's some charities set up by, like, religions where they actually try to do good. Like, they'll set up soup kitchens and, like, hospitals and stuff and clinics, which is very good. But then there's, like, I don't know, there's people like they're going out there just to, like, you know, teach about Jesus, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure if they're living in the Amazon, they've got enough shit to worry about without Jesus. Fucking giant fucking anacondas. It's been lost in the industry. I agree 100%, Mark. I think some companies now are, like, coming out of the woodwork to be like, you can still make bank being passionate, you know? It's just gonna take time, you know? Like, companies are still thinking that they can just put out dog shit. And, like, sometimes, it is ironic, because, like, sometimes I look at the fucking slop we get, and I'm like, honestly, I feel like fucking Grok could probably do better, and Grok is the worst of the fucking worst when it comes to... They don't have to worry about taxes. Oh, hey now, they probably have some variation of taxes. There would be no need to force it on others.
Let it be used for good.
I mean, I think it's some things. I mean, like, I think religion can inherently be a good thing, but also a bad thing. You obviously can't tarnish everyone with the same brush, although being Irish, I tarnish all of those dirty children touchers with the same brush. I'm also ironic because I've met some very nice priests. But you get bad people and good people. Oh, shit. Only the ruined storeroom key. They have a tribe account that sends their tax codes to government every year. Imagine if they just, like, send, like, a fucking, like, a carrier Komodo dragon in. Be like, yo, these are the taxes for the year. Thank you. In a lot of countries it is, LeBron, but it seems like these days it's becoming more entwined with it, which is always quite interesting. Not a good way, necessarily. Spam industrial population, 45 seconds, that's one rate. Yeah, you're not wrong, Michael, and I know that as much as I do like to go on the likes of TikToks and shorts, the short form media shit is really fucking crazy to me. Like, I like some short form stuff mainly because... Like, I think short-form media like shorts on TikTok and all these can be good for giving you bite-sized bits of information, like, you know, teasers for, you know, trailers and news. However, the attention span of people has gone crazy, you know? Like, people, like, I don't know if you've seen the kind of the memes, Michael, but, like, on TikTok, a lot of the time when they're giving information about stuff, they have half the screen playing something like Minecraft or, like, some other game, because, like, a lot of kids can't focus these days, and it's fucking crazy to me. Like, I personally prefer longer form content. I love sitting down. If I find a video or, like, content I like and it goes on for an hour or two, I'm like, hell yeah. It's true, but I do think games have gotten worse in general studios because they have the pension span of nothing, and the creativity has gone down the fucking drain. Absolutely gone down the drain. Watching you while playing a game, and there's nothing wrong with that, Brandon. I think the difference is kind of like if you can't focus on one thing. Like to be honest with you, sometimes to be fair, that's also a thing people with ADHD do. I don't think I have ADHD. Like when I'm playing a game that's kind of grindy, like if I'm just building ships on Starfield, I'll have like a YouTube video on the background. Multitask. Don't hate me, it isn't my fault. There's hello Deadly. Deadly's that sort of person. She like has multiple things on the go. Shorts are good for simple info. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that there's definitely benefits to having short-form content, but some of it's like, one of the things I fucking hate about short-form content is people just stealing content from YouTube, splitting it up into fucking, like, a 10-minute video, splitting it up into, like, 20, 30-second videos and uploading it and not crediting the creator. And I'm like, every time I see it, I'm like, you thieving bastard stealing content. Oh, I've done similar, JJ. I love the fucking Warhammer videos where it's like fucking 5 hours of lore. TikTok brains. He'd look like he's excruciating him to have a conversation 38. And like, to be honest with you, I would like to assume, right, that I think that like maybe some people are just coded that way. Where like they're just not into. Oh, it's a prominent thing. It's a really prominent thing. Are you excited, Deadly, for the new thing tonight? We're gonna be watching the new. I think it goes live at 10, and there's like a 2-hour window when it happens. You really downvote my videos and re-upload. Yeah, like shit like that's crazy to me. I kind of one of the the tidbits that told me like holy shit, I may have kind of blown up was somebody took my fucking video where I showed how to do merging. And they sped up my voice. And it triggers me because I talk quite fast to begin with. The fuck you mean you need to, like, maybe they sped up my voice because it'd be harder for, like, some sort of copyright program to catch it. But I don't think TikTok has fucking copyright programs. Like, TikTok came out of the blue on just copying. Like, that's TikTok. You kind of copy to hit. Drop the dough and be creative. Oh, fucking Angry Birds. I will say, Cut the Rope was a banging thing back in the day. Once they get subscribers and views, they... Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like, anyone ever see that big YouTuber that was, like, a Dutch YouTuber that, like, sold his company to AI? And, like, he has an AI version of himself that plays it. Of course, and I commented, nice video, they delete. Oh, yeah. It's just... It's scummy. YouTube has a feature. You can... Has a feature that will look for your content, Deadly. First videos, I think, reacting. I mean... Oh, damn. Fair. I will say reactionary content is a bit of a weird one because, like, if it's transformative, it's fine. I have reacted to content. Usually it is Bethesda-related content, right? I will agree. There is definitely people, and there's a lot of YouTubers, big YouTubers, right, that have realized they could make absolute bank just watching, like, reacting to other content, right? And they don't really add anything new. Like, I feel like... Angry Birds. I feel like when I try to react, and don't get me wrong, there's sometimes I'd love to fucking do videos reacting to stuff like I like watching, just to kind of highlight it for you guys. But I'm always cautious because, yeah, turn your... Oh, my bad, sorry. But yeah, Daddy? Like, it is crazy to me because it's just, yeah. Like, although saying that there is laws that protect transformative content as long as you're kind of speaking or adding something. Who was yelling at me in stream to say something when we were watching a live stream one time? They were like, you need to talk so you can't get copyright. Oh yeah, laughing once in a while, it 100% isn't. And I know there's been a few companies that have, like, a few YouTubers have pulled up other creators on it. I think it's just, it's lazy. It is very lazy. Hello there, Odium. Not too much. We're just kind of talking about content in this ways. What's your upcoming Fable? I'm very excited for the Fable. Very excited. Very, very excited. Yeah, the reaction to reactions kind of, like, gets it. You know? It's, like, kind of... And don't get me wrong, I enjoy reaction videos. Like, one of the things I fucking love doing is I love watching videos of like experts reacting to things. Like, I think it's fucking awesome. I would love to see videos of like more experts reacting to the games. Like there's a surgeon, a big dude. I don't want to kind of sound, you know, but there was a black dude. I don't know his name, but he is a surgeon. And he did 2 videos on like how plausible Space Marine augmentations would be. And it was so fucking informative. Just hearing them kind of talk about the realism of, you know, like the realism of like, you know, that sort of stuff. Get a reaction. I mean, there's some people that do that, but yeah.
Captain. Oh, wait. That's incredible.
But there's like, yeah.
I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much
I think YouTube will probably change their stance on certain stuff like that, but for the most part, I feel like as long as you're
Captain. And now
referencing the video you're reacting to.
When you get down
See that? I don't know much about that Luke Stevens, to be honest with you, Light. I've heard horror stories about him. I've heard that he's not very liked. And the only thing I do know is he did a video where he used that Astrogate mod to pretending it was a new update. And if there's truth in that, that's fucking really stupid.
Yes?
But I don't know much about him. I got a feeling we didn't get paid more this week. Oh yeah, 100% we didn't. You see, Meat Candy didn't animate short, but I see the reaction to me. The Meat Candy reaction. Yeah. It's pretty funny when you see stuff like that.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast?
No, I don't see who cares about paid models. The content were cooked. I sit here and shit talk the guy because I can't be ours kind of creative, kind of people. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been known to be maybe too honest, and I'm going to admit I don't know the first ins and out of him, but my initial impression of looking into him, I think it's just somebody that kind of rides the hate wave sort of shit and also rides the opposite. I get it. Like I've always said, there's a part of me that understands like YouTube, you know, you make money, clicks make you money. Talk shit about games make you money, I get it. Luke Stevens, I think is his name, Guilty. Again, I don't know too much about him. I just know that if the Astrogate stuff is true, that's kind of a bit of a really, brother. But then again, it's a hard one because, like, there's people that sit, like, there's 2 types of kind of Starfield creators, usually. There's ones that fucking love the game and will not speak ill of it, and then there's ones that hate the game and will not speak positive of it. I try to be in the middle. Can't ring the bell anymore, brings child service in. Yeah, he's very hate click, so I'll hate everything just to get views. And that's fair, you know, like, money talks.
So the 2 parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice.
But, like, stable video, I can't, of course he did. Like, it's just, yeah. It's people don't like it, they can say, ha, April Fools. Oh, that, like, April Fools, like, on the internet, there's so much fucking dog shit. That's the reason you have a part of the update. I don't think they're, I hope they have a patch note that comes out Monday evening. Hello?
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles.
Bum, 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 bum.
Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access
Patch notes. I'm hoping patch notes have figured out profitable. Oh, there's serious profitability. I mean, look at all these fucking morons online, like, trying to sell you courses. Like, it's, I will say, look, I'm not going to get into, like, this is probably political / non-political. The amount of fucking videos I see of these fucking meatheads and morons going into Tesco and telling you that, like, you shouldn't be buying this bread because it has things in it, or you shouldn't be buying this. It's like, people believe these fucking morons, you know? And that's the problem. I feel like we as humans, we, like, a lot of us kind of, like, it's like we want to fit in. We want to be part of something. It's the tribalism, the innate tribalism we have. And I feel like you see it everywhere, you know? People like, oh, you know, like there used to be like a I think it's still on Reddit. It's like Hydro Homies, where they basically shit on people that don't drink water, and there's another one where they shit on. I don't get me wrong, there's positives to drinking water and stuff, but it's just crazy, you know? Like, fuck me, like, people trying to sell you courses and all this stuff, and like, oh, you know, I could make you a billionaire. Oh, social media has. It really has. Like, I don't go on Facebook anymore. Oh, Pepsi Max. Fair. Pepsi Max, very nice. I only have Facebook there because I might eventually get a Meta Quest. And yeah, but like the only social media I really use is Reddit, and even then, you have to take fucking everything with a fucking great. Yeah, it is the blind following the blind. It's fucking crazy. Like, my doctor's always having me and eating a small. Jesus Christ, Mona. Thank you. Oh, it can be. See, the problem, you know who fucking, speaking of fucking Reddit, right? Fucking was Paul McCartney, I think recently, he got banned for Reddit from fucking, because he posted pictures of like a gala event. Like, imagine some Reddit mod on a fucking like temper tantrum banning a literal fucking icon. Like, it's mind-blowing to me. You know, like that's that. I agree with you 1,000%. And to be honest, it's similarly with fucking Discord. Look, we try to be good. We try to not have any power tripping people. I mean, Guilty goes a bit off the rails, which doesn't have a Burger King. But it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, some of the shit. It's like, yeah. Hates me. A boomer, I'm on Facebook. Scrolling still on the toilet. Yeah. Insta's a weird one because, like, Insta is... When I go on Insta, it's telling me I need to lose weight.
You needed
And then sending me pictures of bodybuilders and, like, stuff. I'm from Fallout because I commented, like, Fallout 76. Oh, bro, I got banned from the Fallout story. The Fallout 4... I unsubbed from the Fallout subreddit after the Fallout 76 bullshit. Because it was insane. Like, the Fallout 4 was kind of like the Bungie fans who don't want to exist that Halo continued.
There you are.
Go on for like 5 minutes.
Deputy told me what went down.
Like, it's just fucking crazy. No.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing.
Already need to be criminally investigated. Oh, yeah.
Time for us to start getting some. So whenever you're ready.
Like, and don't get me wrong, right? If you find some Reddits, like some of the smaller Reddits where, like, you know, it's run by people... Uh-oh. Oh, there's Guilty jumping in. There's, like, some people on, like, smaller Reddits and stuff where generally people are more, you know, decent individuals. But, like, I feel like the more kind of... The bigger their egos get, the worse they fucking get. Like, I remember I don't really go on the Halo Reddit anymore, but I remember one of the big mods, like one of the, like if you look into the mods, like the top Reddits are modded by the same people. I think some of the Destiny mods also fucking mod fucking Halo and like the other games.
Something wrong?
Because the mods were literally deleting posts about, oh yeah. Like, and to be honest, I think Sodium is kind of a little bit, I think Sodium is too far gone. I like somewhere in the middle, to be honest with you. I occasionally go on the Starfield Reddit to see if there's any news. It's just people posting about ships. Or I used to troll and don't actually mute people. I should. I mean, yeah, but don't mute like Ellis. It's not his fault.
Acknowledged and accepted. So with the Red Devils had... Though it's...
Indeed.
Then I guess we'll see.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna follow you. It's just, yeah, like, it's like, I somewhat like when, like, I like forums because forums are usually run by the games. I know, Ellis, you're back. Guilty did that. She probably hit you for 30 seconds just to troll you. Oh, yeah, Reddit is very good for technical stuff like that. 100%. It's really good. Like, if you have a tech issue, you go on Reddit, somebody probably had the same issue 10 years ago. And, like, like, Reddit is also really good for leaks. When I used to be a big Destiny fan, I used to go on raid secrets where they'd, like, guys would be looking for leaks and stuff. Uh-oh, that's not good. What the fuck? All right, let's play a game, right? I'm going to jump. Who thinks I'm going to die? Who thinks I'm going to survive? That looks like I should maybe land it. I'm going to jump and close my eyes. I'm not touching my controller. Not touching my controller. Oh, never mind. Okay, I didn't even clear the fucking building. Lovely. I play with fire too many times. You know, somewhere there's boosting up. You got someone that's boosting you up with the keyword. Water is definitely concrete at that range. Boost forward a little. Let me try. All right. It's weird that it stopped, like, launching me. That's so strange. I get in my high chair for streams. Jesus Christ. The UC Xeno Warfare team's terror data resides there. All right, friends like me. Hello, Rory.
All right, Captain. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only... Please raise your hand.
Which
Captain,
one?
Through service, bravery. Then, Captain, I'm pleased. Here, your official... We've also let the Aphelion... Now, there's a member of the... Normally, and they've stated they'll only share it with you. So I need your...
Okay, I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes. Head to the elevator.
For some reason, when you boost, your momentum stops immediately. Like, when I let go of the trigger, or the thumbstick, it stops immediately. Which is weird. Although I say the reason probably is because... Are we ever going to get the fucking forward boost on Xbox? Like, because I played Elite Dangerous, you can easily have another fucking... Jumper was a really cool movie.
Cool spacesuit.
Thank you. What am I wearing? Thank you. Look at me. Look at me, I look very sexy. I'm a UC security like you. Or let's go meet fucking Waywictus. Mid buildings like Judge Dredd. What do you mean? What's the buildings like in Judge Dredd? Step back, lady, no chance. I live on the edge. You've awakened something in me. Look, I don't make those sort of videos. I mean, if the money's right, maybe, but I'll have to consult my girlfriend first. Romance the robot companion from the companion. I'm gonna go with no. Hey, do not be disrespecting me, okay? I don't think I've seen Dredd.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give, but now you face a foe unlike any other.
Everyone remember the time we put a toilet in this guy's room and he shit the place?
You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important. If Guilty had her way, this is how Mona would be in the stream. She'd, like, behind a sealed box.
I like that. I'm Francois, but most know me as... I was an actor.
I'd fucking love a background option where you could be, like, a historian and you'd, like, know stuff. Oh, I don't think I've ever watched the Scary Movies. My god, the UC's been lying. Definitely one of the... Sanan, that's Hadrian's last name.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
It is, surprisingly, Michael. I have learned not to put it in grass and keep it on stable surfaces. It's very comfy. Definitely worth the money. Although we've had 2 days so far this year with no fucking rain. I also got the Temu hammock. It was like 10 quid. Fucking can't wait to throw that bad boy back up. That was a lot of fucking fun. She told me you're a clone. No dead brother, great sci-fi. I mean, that is true, Paul. Although saying that, I watched Peacemaker where he goes the... I don't know if that's spoiler, but there's a... Okay, I won't actually say that. There might be spoilers. We won't spoil it. Let's just say I don't think everybody's very observant to observative.
Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I am, after so long, helping them get, with quite a few the names and locations of Hadrian and Percival.
Oh, I miss those ships too. I need to try and make... I need to make a cutter. Go back to Ireland. We've had like 2 days this year with rain. Oh, I fucking hate the... Well, I don't hate the rain. But honestly, like, when rain and wind start happening, I'm like a fucking Vietnam vet when they see fucking the trees start talking. Like, I'm just like, the power's about to go out. What am I going to do? Birds are hard, Crimson Wing. Oh, fuck you! No, I'm joking. I might have to watch Dread. They have the cool armor, don't they? Go on. What was I gonna say? Someone's gonna say that. Oh yeah, I learned that it's probably easier for me to just get under the 120 kg requirement most chairs have instead of trying to find one that supports bigger boys. You know, being a bodybuilder myself, you know, it's hard to find a chair that can, you know, contain my massive muscles and definitely not fat. I arrest him and turn him over.
You can certainly try, but the man's been out. Easier for all. If that's what you're, according to there's a start.
You know that back in the fucking day, no environmental agency, every waterway is contaminated as hell. But it's not... I mean, to be honest, yeah, Michael, it's not... I don't think, like... There is some lakes that are fine, but most of them are dog shit. Round is a shape. So you mean, Michael, I can hire you off the books to potentially unscuttle a fishing vessel and we transport it 300 miles inland to my back garden? Is that not legal? It's protective casing. Oh, 100%. Right here, you mutter about romancing a robot. I can think of how fist assume the position. They say get in shape. Round. I mean, round is a shape. I prefer being called oblong. I think that's more, you know, most people who don't know what that means, so they're like, oh, that's cool. Hello, deputy.
Captain, did your...
There's a war criminal in your basement.
Captain, please, keep your voice down. This situation, but it's a situation, and the most critical...
I'll keep it to myself.
Good. And that's not a... Dr. Reginald Orlais? Of course, killing Orlais. That'd be a huge win. Really? We'd already initiated. Captain, if that's the... Now, was there anything else you...
Beaches. I'd have to wear hazmat gear for the dive. We all were specially pointed out and... Were we actually? What the fuck?
Then I'll bid you good...
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, like... We're on the lower end of Europe when it comes to, like, keep... Flabby. Fuck off. Guilty, just because your exes have said that about your breast does not mean you could use that talking to me. I apologize. That was very rude. I apologize. That was too far. That was very far. I apologize. Please don't mute me.
Greetings, citizen.
It's very sad because I love the water. And, like, we have, like, basking sharks off the coast, like, every year and stuff. Not to mention, they fucking put a fucking... Jesus Christ, Guilty. They put a fucking oil rig off the fucking coast. And it's like, look, I get it, we need oil, but, like, why does it have to be so fucking close to the coast? Like, oil is nice, but come on now. I like my basking sharks. I'd love to fucking swim with basking sharks off the coast. There's like a load of islands on the west coast. One of them's called like Ackle Island. It's like technically there's like a bridge to it, but it's like the west coast is so beautiful because it's been battered by the Atlantic for fucking thousands upon thousands. Well, I mean, I don't know how old Ireland is, but I would probably say hundreds of thousands of years. It's like so jagged. Who are they then? Mona needed she needed an extra tenner for a kebab, so she rented Guilty her breasts. Like, how close? That's how a lot of them in the... Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it's within visual distance of the coast. I think. I know there was, like, a lot of people got arrested for, like, protesting, which is always funny because, like, look, I get it. Oil is necessary. After all this stuff going on with the, you know, the Strait of Hormuz, you know, we need oil. It's very needed, but come on now. Why can't we just ruin other environments and not our one, you know? We'll just tow it outside the environment. Still one of the best fucking videos ever. If anybody hasn't seen The Front Fell Off the Boat, highly recommend it. It's the one time... It's that one time you went on holidays and fell off. Fuck off! I'll have you know I'm very buoyant. Only problem is I tend to float upside down. Well, to be honest... Scotland has, like, crazy fucking gas reserves. Is that what you're talking about, Andrew, I'm assuming, by the North Sea? It won't ruin the environment if it doesn't leak. Yeah, but see, Michael, the problem is they always cut fucking corners and it does leak. Like, I don't mind if they do it by the books, but they never fucking do it by the books. Plus, like... Surely, like, I mean, there has to be more redundancies you can do to, like, pipes and stuff. Like, make a larger outer pipe to prevent it, you know. But that would probably cost money that they're unwilling to kind of pay for. I told her to put her initials on her nipples to make sure they were hers. Oh, Jesus Christ. Great dolphins come within 50 meters off the beach. Oh, I'd love that. We used to have a dolphin called Fungi that used to chill in Dingle. I went down there one year, but it was too fucking foggy, so we went to the aquarium. The aquarium in Kerry. If you ever go to Kerry, it's amazing. You won't understand the locals, but like breathtaking Dingle is. But they had like manta ray. No, I think it was stingrays, not manta rays, and you could pet them. While transporting huge shipments, that's good too. Yeah, not wrong, Mona. I'll have you know I'm very buoyant. Yeah, damn right.
Looking to lodge a complaint?
Hello. Actually, I'm with the Vanguard Super Dead Ultra.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize
I think it's
you
more
without the
leaks at
uniform.
local petrol stations. Oh, more than likely, you're not wrong in that, Michael. Reginald Orlays. I think you might know of him.
Orlays. Seriously? Out here? Surprised. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something. There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least two never. A theory is debris.
Hey, my neighbors can do exactly what they want. As long as it doesn't block my shade. Apparently there's like laws in some countries with how high you can have a hedge or fence, and that's crazy to me. I mean, I don't live in a city, so I can understand living in a city. But like oil and gas supply, what we had. It's for us small people. I'd rather have her as a companion than the goth chick. I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing.
6 foot here?
Should get you pointed. Go get
God. Like over here, we're like obviously in the country there's no limit. Now saying that, after fucking losing trees, I would be very cautious on what trees I buy in future to fucking plant them up. Because there's something I've always loved to live in a forest, like surrounded by trees. But obviously, you know, surprised that US pipes get 100% of the oil out the other end. We put it in start. They have a really? Is that, I'm assuming that's probably because they're using like Soviet era stuff. It was good as long as I damn right, you know. I will say my bedroom window points out towards the road, and like I'm thinking about like I've definitely thought about getting one of those, you know, like one of those like windows, like the kind of you can get like a sticker of vinyl on the window that makes it not see-through, because sometimes I'll just be stood up looking out my window scratching my nipples, and my neighbors will be like looking at me walking down the road, and I'm like I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not, you know. Like, it's not my fault. Sometimes I like to pleasure myself through the window looking at my... No, I don't do that. That's kind of weird. I don't have any neighbors. Yeah, but Guilty, you could live in a fucking anthill. Oh, what the fuck? Why is my... Still have to go through the council if we build anything. Yeah, see, stuff like that is kind of... Ship am I in? Tell us more about your nipple scratching. Oh god. I know it's... Oh shit. Haha, my shield already took damage. Nice. I've only got 6 skill points left. Oh Jesus, I need to be cautious what I'm doing. I was like, he's fully admitting to his depravity. No. Here is the drone doing the peeping now. That's another thing that fucking is crazy. Like, our laws regarding drones are kind of insane, you know? Like, legally, I can fly a drone over, if like, where I am now, right? I could fly a drone over your house as long as I'm high enough up. Now, thankfully, we haven't really had anyone that's, like, necessarily broken the laws regarding it, but it is kind of weird. Like, obviously... You can't fly it super low down, but with drones camera these days, you know, like I have a little fucking DJI Neo. Like, that thing doesn't exactly have a god tier camera for like what it is. I think it's only like a $300 drone. Not even that. It's less. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did I destroy the ship? Hello there, man is doing great. Whoops. Alright, that wasn't my fault. With no arms and no legs, Bob. Jesus Christ. Speaking of drones, I see that in America, which also over here, they're trying to really push the whole using drones for delivery. I fucking like, no. Just, there's no way drones can be more fucking helpful. Like, maybe for delivering medical? I'm assuming he doesn't mean an actual pig. Yeah, when I do that, neighbors scream. When I use a telescope to look at them, I'm a weirdo. Fucking hell. But yeah, like getting like a deliver, like an Uber Eats, I'd rather like a dude on a bicycle than, you know, they want to use Ukrainian drones to deliver food. I mean, speaking of fucking, have you seen, like, Ukraine has come up with, like, an anti-drone drone that looks so fucking cool? It'd be close to see whether DPD... Wait, DPD mangle the powers over there? Over here, they're very reputable. Very reputable. Pipe. Pig. Ah!
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
So it is crazy though, like how like drones have come on.
Gotta call someone.
The pug. I will say I watched a little bit of that Landman. And, like, I thought it was quite interesting, but the more I started to Google it, it was very much dramatized. When you eat the chocolate Easter... Oh, I will, don't worry. I might eat it... I'm kind of full now, but I might eat it later. DPD said my pass with liver 4 days after they had it delivered. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, we're lucky. Now, Fastway used to be a company that ended up going bankrupt. They would 110% fucking throw it. Why does it sound insane, Michael? I will say, on the topic of pigs, when I was like younger, we went to, my uncle got these, he was getting animals delivered to his farm, and he didn't tell us what said animals were. And as we were loading them out of the car, I was obviously a child at this point, or we're loading them out of the back of the trailer, you would swear that Jurassic Park had taken over, because my God, can fucking potbelly pigs make some crazy fucking noises. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck?
Welcome back, Captain. So he didn't come. Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
You were watching Snatch. What is Snatch? Mine changed after watching Babe and Babe in the City.
Transfer accepted.
Get peas delivered by drone.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
Buzzbug, indoor bug zapper. Best invention ever. What are we doing when we talk to him?
This is fine work, Captain.
I
can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's head. That one you'll need. His name is Cut. The area was great, and I think you'll...
Don't worry, Francois. I'll be seeing each other again soon.
So, well...
Bam, bam, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Mona, you still here? I do kind of feel sorry for the DPD guy. Our driver's called Powell. Or potentially Pavel. I've never, like, asked him his name. The way it's spelt. But, like, he has to deliver, like, a few heavy things. Hello there, Mona. Have you ever messed with drones, Mona? I know Guilty tried one once, and then she was kind of sad that she was just too heavy for it to lift her around. Mods, CK is super bright and super... Oh, Alien, by the way, I believe you sent me an email. I don't know if I got back to you, but I don't really do, like, when it comes to, like, mods, again, apologies if I don't think you said anything. I won't be saying anything, like, problematic, but I can't remember specifically if your mod was paid or free, but when it comes to, like, if it's a paid mod, I generally won't test it on PC. I test on Xbox. If it's a free mod, potentially, because obviously with the free mod stuff. Zap. But I'm excited regardless, because, you know, it's always good to get some good paid mods. Also, I have kind of stopped looking at my email because it's the same 4 people. I don't know where CZ is, but it's the same fucking people. Like, the scammers have gotten fucking lazy. They've, like, stopped including the actual thing. Like, yeah. Like, I got one recently from apparently the Crimson Desert team. It just said, hello, content creator. We are Crimson Desert, and nothing else. I'm like, okay. I have mini one around. We Pakistani shop. Use you racing, avoiding product. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I will say, where we live, Mona, you definitely need the fucking weather for it. Our milk, when you mean milk wolfhound, do you mean like as a milkman or like, you know, like a delivery driver doing milk? Because I see milkmen are kind of coming back now. I remember milkmen used to be a thing back in the day. Delivering milk and fruit and vegetables. Hike up, see all the dread drones. Oh yeah. Thing is, like, the drones are fucking sick. But the biggest kind of problem with them is if you're not skilled enough flying it, one wrong wind and it's goodbye. Although some of the drones, I remember I was flying one of the drone and it lost connection, but thankfully it was able to kind of fly itself home. And adultery. Yo, Hadrian.
Captain, welcome back. I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned.
I do feel like, though, Mona, like a drone would probably be one of the perfect vessels for, like, flying around, like, the fucking highlands, just because you'd probably get to see things that people probably have never seen before, maybe? Maybe not, but, like, you know, like some areas they're just not to get to. Feels good, Major. I'm not thrilled to associate a group like the UC going around when there were milkmen about. Coincidence? I think not. Jesus Christ.
It should. You risked life and limb to earn it. But it is real good to have you here again.
Thank you, I try.
Going through the Terrormorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help.
What do you think, Crimson? What do you think? The command fleet mod should give us more ships to command them for. See, the problem with that, Glimmer, is there's barely enough encounters in the base game where you, like, need multiple ships. All right, see you later, Michael. Have a good one. Be safe. There's very rarely enough instances where you could have more than 4. And, like, realistically, I don't know how the game could handle it. Bulk milk, all a tanker filled with 48,000. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell yeah. Ice cream plants? You ever get any free products? Why do I feel like Terrormorphs is going to automatron us? Hey, Automatron was very good DLC. Hello there, Tenebro. Welcome. With that, I found your research team.
That'd be something, wouldn't? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious?
Yes, ma'am.
You found our research team?
Is every fucking Starfield person like a part-time rock climber?
Wait, Kaiser.
He's my next stop, but I was told I need to help overcome the security programs.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads. Oh, how? That's not funny. Seriously, how'd you find them?
Adrian, it's the truth. I want you to listen to me. Your father's alive.
No, that's insane. He died.
You see how big they can push the space battles? I think the key was the biggest one. Yeah.
My entire unit.
Oh, rock climbing for this guy.
The wolves, but kept him, and now he's what? An advisor?
Pulls down already when you have
Commanding the fleet in secret. What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
Now, to be honest, they could have overhauled the kind of the ship system, since, like, now all the ships are technically going to be in Area 1. Hello there, Griff.
I'm sure they did. They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want. I guess it makes sense, though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victus in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live. You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC...
I do agree. I feel like every faction should have had a really good kind of companion/co thingy.
Knowing that they kept him alive all this time. You know what I feel right now?
I'd love to go climbing, but I feel like I need to lose another 600 pounds. Maybe not that much.
I was outside the UC. But that old world, thanks to what you and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for. So I don't care if Victus is alive or dead.
I hope we do get a Starborn DLC.
We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better.
I'm excited to see how King Gath and his team pull that off, because it'll be very interesting.
Precisely. Because there's... So, now, but, if he has something, so while you...
Victor's intentions will become clear, I'm sure of it, but for now, yes, we can play along.
There's something on the horizon, that's for sure. And that starts...
After playing Watchtower and dealing with another Starborn, I want to talk with more Starborn. You know, only Starborns will get my joke. 6 days until Amanda. I'm very excited for Amanda. Is there a weapon workbench here? Hello.
Oh, this goddamn planet. You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long. Now you. Oh.
Measure myself, Captain Amanda Vanguard. I've been helping Adrian.
No, that's you then. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like you two really got into the thick of it back in New York.
On my first playthrough, where do you suggest building the artillery on the ship? Doesn't really matter. I would probably say just build it on your ship. There is no real pro or con. The only thing is, I believe the first time you place it, you'll get attacked. And like, it only really operates as a way to kind of end the game and restart. So like, I wouldn't be rushing to necessarily complete it. Hope your family was all right.
Yeah, they both came through okay. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting.
Whoa!
Still.
Whoa! No. Okay, Mr. UC, I always get taken back when he says that. Yeah, see, that'd be fucking cool, Dong. We got to sit. What do you got? What do we got? What weapons we got? Oh shit! Fuck! No! Did I just
military grade? Don't worry.
What button is that? Did I just fucking buy stuff? I did. Good job, Crimson. You freaking idiot. We have Breach. Amped up Orion. Reckless Bombardment. Vampire's Gift. Med that. Kind of poop. You see War Dog. See Space Ace. Do they have an urban warfare helmet? Is calibrated the what's the highest? Or is refined the highest? Base. I think which one I want to run. Rated. Hello there, Miguel. I think advanced. It goes one higher with I think yeah, it's superior. I'm gonna try and see if I can. That's a superior UC shock armor. Grab that. And do we have any superior helmets? Have UC Navy? Give me a second, guys. I will be right back. I'm just going to really quickly grab a drink. Going to put on the rave music for a second. Back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right. What we talking about? Oh, here we go. Bum bum bum.
Yeah, don't remember. No more reliable.
Is the can't remember. UC War Dog calibration. UC War Dog. Let's go. Vanguard flight soon. Untextured blocks. Kind of annoying. What mods do you have that messes with clothing?
Here, Kaiser's schematic. That old robot's been he's also got a lock on his... Now.
Zero. That was described to me.
Oh my god. Are you talking about Nero? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are just the tip of the iceberg in that place. The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nero's got more than enough ways to make any visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search.
Oh, well then it's probably one of Zone's mods. Conflicting. The thing is, if you have other mods, it's hard to tell.
Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
And I'm off to Nero.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put him to use as soon as you've got him.
Let's try this. Let's try this Dubai chocolate cream egg type thing. Notice is made in Scotland. It's just crunchy. This is not the door I want.
Excuse me.
Not bad. I feel like it's just an alternative to like peanut flavored stuff. But like not as like kind of nutty. Let's go to Nero. One of a kind salvage. That doesn't sound normal, Revan. Peruvian, what? Jesus Christ. Oh. Fucking heat leeches. I'm currently doing all of the main quests, and then I'm going to do most of the story, the main story. Hello there, welcome. Hopefully, I'm assuming the UC and Freestar ones will tie in. I don't know about the Crimson Fleet, because I can't be fucking arsed doing the Crimson Fleet. Hello.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
It would be Nero, surely, right?
Not here to make your fortune. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least that's what we've all been called. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out. His white whale. But it's been a while. Well, all right. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander, but knowing this going rate's a little... Suit you? Get you something? No better selection on the planet.
See, excuse me. I wonder if is that a bug? Well, it is a bug, but because some mods tend to have issues, whereas others don't. I mean, it would help if Bethesda forced the game to do a fucking mod check. Like other Bethesda titles do. Starfield doesn't. Oh, I do agree, Glint. I would love to have a Starborn companion. Is the pistol worth it, Styles? Last time I did this quest, I got like a legendary pistol somewhere.
Biological contaminant detected. Biological contamination eliminated. Password required.
No spelly machinus.
Voice controls unlocked. Attempting to resume.
I don't know, but I hope there will be one.
Error. Power level insufficient. Battery required.
What perk does it have?
Microcell. Inquire at salvage yard. Battery exit operational. Analyzing. Thank you for your aid.
Hope is a planet.
Major Sanon, although additional
Or a system, not a planet.
allowing me to... Excellent. Follow me.
Basically, anywhere that's like not a main area of the game. Jesus Christ, these guns are all fucking dog shit. Pistol builds do not work in this game, it seems. Well, the Star Shark does. I need, like, legendary. It's the skip shot perk. What is that? Every... Oh, it's the mag shot, isn't it? I actually like this pistol. I think it's my favorite looking weapon in the game.
Search protocols triggered.
I also like the Varun Longfang. Longfang? Yeah, these sirens are fucking tanky. Oh shit.
Detection event registered. Initiating enemy search. Target locked.
Wait, so if I put the difficulty on extreme, but put mine on easy, does that increase the amount of legendaries? Enemies deal significant damage. You deal much more damage. You see. Yeah, the escape one's really nice. So we bumped it up. So we're basically playing on extreme now, hoping that we can get more Oh yeah, that's already fucking working. Just need to be very careful that they don't accidentally one-tap me. What about you, Light? What's your favorite weapon? I don't think you can get a star shard. I don't think there's a unique version of it. I could definitely buy a normal one. My favorite romance partner, probably my ship. There's something sexy about those ships, you know what I'm saying? I have multiple markers on my map. Ooh, melee punches would be very cool. What the fuck are those? Yeah, no, I'm being deadly serious. I love my ship. No, that's a rumor. There's no proof of that. Jesus Christ, somebody's got a fucking minigun. Oh no. Make them count, shall we?
Neutralize the target. I can't see.
Did I level up my gun again? Pistol, sir. Oh, fuck's sake! That's the section of the pistol I use. Which is a machine gun in the game, or so terrible. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of the weapons could get like a damage pass, so that they make them more like viable. In my opinion. I'm very excited. At least NASA won't let me down. That's what I love. That's one of the big things. The reason I love a lot of the paid mods and free weapon mods in general, ways is that you can usually tune them to kind of make them do more damage or less damage, which is always nice. I feel like SMGs and stuff in general are kind of weak. Like, I feel like they'd be more useful in like certain like situations. Starfield. Right over there. Iron. Got it. One over here. Oh, hello. Notice that additional added additional skins for almost all the trackers. Yes, I did, which is really cool. Alright, come on, what are we getting? What drop? What are we dropping? Give me a legendary. Whoa. I mean, I'll take it. But fine. Yes, definitely worth it. So far, it's the best content, but I would probably hold off. The old Earth firearms, or the old World firearm pack is very nice. Do you think Bethesda would have any foresight to make sure any Bethesda? I would like to think yes, but honestly, you never fucking know with Bethesda. I'm hopeful. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Rune weapons in general are very fucking powerful. Bethesda. Oh, cool. Dead yet? Coming back. I mean, that would be very cool to see them have a creation sale, but you never fucking know. They should, I think at the very least, they should give creators the ability to lower the prices of content. I think there's probably a lot of creators that, like, you know, like, early on, they were like, oh, we're gonna, like, charge this, and they probably realized after that, like, maybe we charged you, like, the base games do probably the new yeah, I kind of agree. Like, some of them are quite cool, but, like, I feel like the majority of them, it's just kind of like, what the fuck is this? Baby, you're a firework. I mean, not the best, but not the worst. I don't usually open ammo crates, surprisingly, so let's see if there's any actual ammo in it. We heard you like ammo, so here's some ammo. Yeah, that's... I did a review on that one. I think... Oh, for fuck's sake. I think I know the one you're talking about. And honestly, it's not worth the price. Is that the one by the milk artist? Kill it? We didn't. Character shits and giggles. High enough skill to allow you to disarm bonus. Wasn't as good as standard. If you use... There's a... Is it like Techno Monk is a paid mod that does like a really good job of that sort of stuff? Is that him there? Oh. Not him. Where the fuck is he? That is him there. Why are you like AFK? Absolute. If you ever buy a paid mod and you're not happy with it, don't be afraid to hit out Bethesda and ask for a refund and just basically let them know that it wasn't up to the standard you... Why are they fighting each other? Don't hit me, don't hit me. Ow! The channel of what few there. Yeah, Technomonk is very, very fun. I haven't tested, or I haven't tried it in a while, but like some of the features, I remember the one where you basically, you have like a power where you'll teleport behind someone and one tap them. Such a cool fucking ability. You can basically kind of like a stealth ninja melee pugilist type. But yeah, I've covered most mods that have been out over the last, I probably have a video on it. And if I don't have a video on it, it's either I miss it or it's not worth it.
I am detecting Unit 99. But there is a complication. It would appear Unit 99 has been disarmed. Can you confirm? Scans affirm your claim. Our work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanan is involved? A plague. You are docked at.
I remember which one it is. Oh yeah. That video definitely exceeded my expectations on how far it would go. There's a few more videos like that pop up on occasion. If you like my take, I would definitely recommend looking up the what was it fucking called? What was that mod I reviewed? It's like the Shadow Quest Hideout. It was another kind of super questionable mod, but it was like fucking 800 credits, I think. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That Techno Monk. It had that originally though, didn't it? That's kind of cool. Although if a mod offered a mod, and it literally looked like that, I'd probably mock them. Like, look at how big that gun is. What are you fucking shooting? Oh, Probe Tech always produces bangers, at least bangers that we can revel in. Surprised no one's made a mod that like adds a ship technician here, and like it's a load of like salvage parts. Like you could easily probably like take a lot of the mech components. Like you could 100%. Wiz, how difficult do you think it'd be to like make an interior cockpit for that? Or do you think that'd be very difficult? Because it probably need to, the texture probably need to be higher slightly, because the mechs are very low texture. Honestly, Eric, you joined at a very good time because we're all kind of on like a runner's high right now because we're about to get content. We're not as pedantic as we usually are. It's just, it looks fucking cool because I've seen a lot of people wanting like really small single seat cockpits, and I don't see too many. I think me to say I generally don't care. We can't use mechs. I wouldn't say it's a hot take. I think the only reason I'm kind of shocked that we don't have some sort of mech related stuff is like considering like if you look at how the power armor system could have easily been utilized to give us mechs. Oh, I'll have to do a re-review of that. 110% do a re-review of that. I'm going to be doing a re-review of Zone's new mod. Cryo... What was it? Cryo... It's basically his new faction mod. Restricted area. Really, you couldn't like... Like, it's really fucking cool. But thank you, Crymaster. Consider... Like better to consider when you build an armor on the ship, that the ship... See, that's what you would assume it would work like that.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan.
That's not a bad idea, Light, to be honest with you. I've definitely thought about it, but some weeks it's fucking very questionable. The other thing is, like, I've done like mods of the year this year, last year. It's just very hard to
Plus, get you dressed for the
It's very hard to kind of navigate the menus because like there's no way of like searching through paid mods specifically. Like Bethesda need to do a better job. They need to hire someone to make a better fucking website.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with.
Oh yeah.
So the problem we're up against is vast. Terrormorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on. I'll walk you through what we're thinking.
But I do plan on doing more because I know there'll be a lot more people jumping in now with the new Starfield update, especially PlayStation. Probably have some new stuff regarding that out maybe the next month, just because I feel like give it a month or so. Because the last thing I'd want to do would be like, you should buy this mod, and that's like, that mod doesn't work. He abandoned us. I'm like, uh-oh.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats...
Yes, I remember.
Apparently, they were bloodhounds for Terrormorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to... We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team...
Exactly. And I think that's what it was kind of built to, you know.
As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course, using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have
So why does the giant Brontosaurus parrot?
We could speed up their breeding process using
Silly's more.
using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that
God, the gestation period on a creature that big must be fucking long.
to the Terrormorph problem definitively.
Dino drive-bys would be, sounds like something actually work. Using aliens to our own ends. Sounds like Xeno warfare. Not sure I like the idea of inducing random aliens to... Are the Asylees things dangerous? YouTube membership could go to... for review purposes. Oh, God. I will say I'm definitely interested. I'm really hoping that, like, mods are pretty seamless. I'll have to hit up some mod authors and ask them when they start doing it. Wiz, if you could let me know, because I'm guessing you're going to be putting thingy over when you can. Are the Asylees dangerous?
If you pick a fight with one, or you're a Terrormorph, sure. But Asylees were already as livestock. They're far less of a danger than the one we're...
All right, so she's already confirmed that they're not dangerous. So, like, why anyone would get angry at you for this? This is where the writing for this quest annoys me. No one in their right mind is going to, like, feasibly choose the fucking biome. Or the bio... What is it? The biological thingy. Hello. How are you? Oh, okay. Micro, thank you. No one's really going to choose the fucking microbe and risk another COVID 2024, you know? Like, it's just, it gotta be like, we'll have some look in a second. That sounds like it actually works.
I really think it could. Now, there is another option for a microbe.
Nope.
Something we could...
Nope.
It'd still take time to
No. No. I vote for these Asylees. Yeah, Asylees is the option.
Myself. With either path, though, we're looking at a long term, and all routes Terrormorph cell or sharpen, not the sort of...
Okay.
I think we found a lead. One
Toxia ruins farmland, hey.
All paths lead to Londinian.
Humans are idiots, Paul. Or it could be necessity, to be fair.
Exactly what I was... Now, we're cleared for... I'm gonna help but you need to know.
Cryomancer is very good. The only thing I would be cautious of is make sure you're aware of if you're going to be adding it to a heavy modded save, be very careful. Hello. How are you? Oh, let's wait, can we zoom? Alright, so as we see, it has like, is that armor plating? For German food. Yeah, like, can you imagine riding that fucker to battle? Yo, can you, like, rotate a little bit, big boy? I want to look at you. How do they eat Terrormorph? Hello? It's like a parrot. Alright. Oh, fuck's sake. Can we, like, Bethesda, we increase the mod size? Can we increase the fucking photo size, please? I've been able to take photos since, like, the first fucking month of Starfield. Why do they eat Terrormorphs? See, I assumed heat leeches, but I think they attack Terrormorphs directly. Although the irony is, if you actually come across them fighting Terrormorphs, they will 9 times out of 10 lose to the Terrormorph. Incoming beacon, what? Hello? Someone talk to me? I'm clear to be a meeting. You're interfering on a critical mission. Stand down or I'll report you.
Critical mission? Oh, you're with the collection team, aren't you? Fine. We'll send word you're on your way down. You're clear.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As somebody who fucking loved Metro, I'm surprised they didn't, like, have, like a special group of, like, survivors, like, that were, like, living on Toloman. Like, imagine, like, there was, like, a group of people that, like, survived, like, the Londinium massacre, and they've, like, gone super tribal, and they, like, hunt fucking Terrormorphs, but they're, like, fucking god tier. You wait until, said that's fair. That is very fair. Slurp them down. Ah, the Frontier. What a fucking dog ugly ship. But there's something lovable about it. I was gonna say earlier when I was, like, looking at the fucking Warlock, I remember back in the day before I had a PC, when I used to do before I, like, could play Starfield on PC, I used to, like, recreate ships from pictures. The Warlock was so fucking hard to recreate. It's like a Fallout faction. It does. Arch exit the ship. I also think I spent, like, fucking well over multiple hours on this area making an intro for my, one of my drop ships. Like, having UC Marines fight, like, Terrormorphs, and it just wouldn't go well. Hello. How are you, little doggy? Hi, you're, that the Wi-Fi router attached to the back of me? You think if I plug it into the, like, into the ship, I'll get 4G speeds? Da 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 da.
Inside the barriers, double time!
I'm coming!
You with the Xeno unit?
Yes, sir.
You're heading to command. Far end of the compound.
Roger that, trooper. Bluetooth? Ah, not good enough. Oh, that was definitely that was the whole point, Revan, to kind of highlight a lot of them ships and kind of just to show people how to make them and modify them. I think it's always cool because I feel like that would be, like, quite a common thing in Starfield. Like, you know, like, people that buy ships, like, a lot of my ships I custom made. The idea was always that they were originally a different ship that was repurposed, kind of like how Star Wars does hero ships. Can Crymancer POI spawn in RNG? Oh, hopefully someone can know. I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure. Hello there, gentlemen. Ah, yes, a fucking crippling shotgun. That's what I need. What's in there? Where's that? I always find it interesting seeing, like, players' kind of interpretation of the Frontier. So I feel like, I know for me, I don't tend to like rebuilding the Frontier very much because, like, I just kind of see it as a kind of a relic. But, like, some people that, let's say they're not, like, they don't really care too much about the shipbuilding, they'll just kind of... Are we serious? Alright, fuck me. Alright, so that... At attempt number 2. Good job, Crimson. Fucking go and get it. Like, yeah, the Xeno Warfare specials are here. See, the tile pieces are so hard to kind of match that when they do, I tend to get in. It's always a misunderstanding, you know. I thought being a, you know, type 1 citizen meant I got a key to the city, but apparently you don't. Will you will he shoot me if I stand in front of him? What the fuck did I do? You shot me, moron! Yeah, that's kind of how I... Although I think I changed the mantis. Do I have staggering on my armor? Why didn't... No, I don't think I did. I don't have the reflect perk. What the fuck? Don't worry, Alpha. Mr. Whizaker there is working. The mastermind behind the new Deimos parts is working on Tayo. And we should have them very soon. No, not Bethesda soon. Just soon. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Ah, yes, a rivet gun. That's what I fucking need. Yeah. Like, I feel like there's a lot of that in this game. There's, like, certain things, like where they kind of go backwards. Like, NPCs not reacting to, like, the powers and stuff like LeBron was saying. Am I getting arrested for opening that? We're gonna wait. Deep mining suit, neon nightlife. Nice. Hello.
I pride myself on knowing
What does that mean, Andy?
You're with the collection team, then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Captain Amanda, UC Vanguard, you're expecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group.
No, we're not ecliptics. They're different.
To get assigned a task like this.
Well, I knew it was about Artemis, but I was just curious as to what it meant.
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission.
I'm kind of surprised the new asteroid mansion we're getting. I don't think we're going to be able to modify it much. I would love to see a station builder.
And I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terrormorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage...
Oh, I've seen a few things. Guilty, I seen a thing. I was going to send it to you last night, where Arnie Slot was like signed for another 2-year contract. It is ironic that Bethesda put out a trailer on fucking thingy. Understand, ma'am? Don't expect backup.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparation, and I do believe there's someone waiting for you. Now, once you're out, though I can't go, I hope you all find what you're looking for.
Yeah, whatever you say, lady.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes.
Is Commander's a Navy rank, right?
Percival will be scanning the city.
Does Major not outrank Commander?
Transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Are they not similar? I know they're not like, you know, they're not following like exact like, you know, US usual ranking. Doesn't it go like Commander's higher than Captain, isn't it, in the Navy? Is it like Captain then Commander? Or is it Commander then Captain? Although I know in some games Commander is just like a designation, like it's not an actual rank. Like Commander Shepard is just kind of called the Commander because he commands the mission. Ready when you are?
All right. Head over to the armory.
Let's see if I get arrested this time. Commander. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So she shouldn't be... I mean, obviously, if it's like a naval thing, I suppose... Yeah. So, like, maybe it's just a formality because she's like down on the planet knows Londinium, but like she's a major. Not to mention she knows how to do it. Commander may captain his ship. Yeah, see, that's what always used to confuse me in like certain sci-fi and stuff. Because like, unless they're on a ship. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So they're. I mean, it doesn't help that she's not even wearing her uniform. You know, where's the regulations when you need them? Yeah, but Major Sinan, she's not. She's basically reinstated. Like, she's essentially. See, she's Xeno Warfare. But I'm pretty sure. See, this is where it gets confusing. Because, like, Xeno Warfare is like its own thing. But at the same time. Like, a lot of the Red Devils were, like, all Marines. So, like, it's just weird. Look, I get it, you know, like, you're always going to have, like, military sort of stuff. Like, you know, different kind of branches and all that. I do wish we got cool, unique outfits. The voice actor was in what the fuck? Really? Ah, yes, an explorer's minigun. That's definitely what I needed. Hello there.
Give him one for me, all right?
Pardon?
Boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo. You couldn't have fucking legendaryify the gun?
Heard you're going out there willingly.
They really need the officer 1, 2, 3. Each branch can call each one or whatever. Alright, let's put on our outfit, so... Beast Hunter, also Medic, Sentinel. On our UC. Yeah, the Marines are usually a bite, like they're, yeah. I was watching, speaking of Marines, I was watching the Pacific the other day. And well, I definitely live. Yeah, they give it to you. I have to talk to them.
You match our description. The Vanguard captain? Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now.
Thank you. Football. All right, let me see what would be my favorite football team. Let me zoom in. I like the green one that like looks like a mouth eating food. What else we got? That one on the second row. Chat disconnected. What the fuck? Hello? What the fuck just happened? Just said chat disconnected. That was so fucking weird. Pretty sure it was a TV show I could watch. Everyone say The Expanse, but oh, I would highly recommend The Expanse. It's so fucking good. We need a mod that adds the kids. That'd be pretty fucking cool. Some of them look cool. That one, like the second, that I can't point, but I can zoom, can't I? That one looks a little bit like Ireland's jersey. That kind of looks like Liverpool. If FYI, if you really want to if you want to get like the big bucks in Guilty, just ask her what her favorite Everton player is. Oh, nice. They gave me a tin of beans. Evan, I tried to watch the I tried to watch what was it I fucking tried to watch? The Apple dinosaur thing.
Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to
Fuck me, what? Alright, I must have accidentally picked up Guilty's boost pack because this is only used for jumping upstairs, one step at a time. Don't worry. I have a lot. I have a lot of carry capacity.
All set on your gear?
Yes, please.
Then
I have the thingy. What is my carry capacity? My carry capacity is like fucking 1200 just cause.
Percival, everything green on your end?
Yeah, fucking open the door.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
I always thought that the Lost in Space is fucking really good. I always thought that these were like missile launchers, like little micro missile launchers, but I think they're just a speaker. Got really big fucking guns. Look at them bolters fucking strapped to his fucking hands. Oh, I think we had a conversation, but I'm pretty sure these are mag weapons.
It's too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Orville is Disney, I think.
You may open the gate when ready.
To be honest, I always love movies where like AI isn't inherently the bad guy.
Percival, where are we heading?
Let's move, troopers.
First sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant.
When are they gonna get all the originals?
Probably in one of the containers.
Shit. These things. You make the impossible look easy, Captain.
Damn right I do. I am what you call a professional. Was it much different than the new one? Oh, it's going to be animated. Oh. I think that's not inherently bad. I can't remember the last animated series I watched that I liked, aside from, obviously, Clone Wars. You can't go wrong with Clone Wars. Oh, no. Will Robertson. Isn't it Will Robertson? Oh, shit. Wait, Doc, as somebody who's probably less judgmental when it comes to Star Trek, do you also think Discovery's dog shit? Because I know a lot of people say, like, that's the worst one ever.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes.
Give me all the loot. Give me all the loot. Haven't seen that. I haven't seen Picard either. I wonder is Picard good? Okay, fair. Fair. Was one of them the whole like body thing where you can turn a Klingon into a human, or is that like actually something in the lore? The space battle seemed really cool in it, but then I'm always like a stickler for like space battles. I feel like it's hard to like do space battles necessarily wrong.
Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Radioactive. Fucking cornered his dog shit. Where the Fly is a good space movie. Isn't that about children trapped on a thing? It's a lore conflict. We always ignored it before. Ah. So Picard worth watching? We get all the ammo. All right, gentlemen and ladies and robot, let's do this. Mine are supposed to go this way. Are in like the actual lore behind it, are Klingons stronger than your average human? Because they always like, oh shit. Wow. Well, to be fair, I'm the sort of person where we don't talk about it. Was all this? It was. Was she really? Oh god. The 2 of everything, including Jesus Christ. All right, fair enough. So they're kind of Krogan-y. I remember the first time I did this, I was like, where is this woman talking to me? You're thinking what I'm thinking? Dude has 2 penises. Fucking magical. Fuck's sake. I need to change that. I don't know, like, if it's... I don't know why it's like it fires off randomly. Can a Terrormorph feel fear, though? Bum ba da bum bum ba dum. I did, but I'm running a pistol build. They call me the Big Iron for a reason. I know it's not because of my weight.
All Asili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
That's actually quite a decent weapon. I wonder, does anybody know what shattering actually does? I know, like, in Fallout 76, it basically just means you do slightly more damage to everything. It's like a 1.5 damage modifier. Here's a question, but are Terrormorphs really sentient? I would like to think there's a level of sentience to them, personally. I feel like there's too much there, and I hope Bethesda touch on it. Like, in our human history, right? We've had... Yeah, so it's just a bit of a damage increase then. In our, like, human history, on occasion we've seen, like, animals that have been... we've seen animals that have, like, you know, been kind of human killers. But it's usually an irregularity. An entire species who, like, hunts and, like, wants to kill humans is very fucking... You know, it's strange, you know?
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
Everyone knows cause fear, they know what fear is. And that is, there's true, yeah.
How did you know that?
Oh, it's a UC Marine.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Like, I'd love a whole quest line, even if it was just all fucking talking, where, like, we get to, like, they explain the, like, their, you know, the theory of, like, how the Terrormorph, like, function. Like, is it a pathogen? Is it, like, some sort of, a, like, is it a, like, what is it that they do that makes us... So, I mean, it's like a pheromone thing, but then it goes through the suits, which is weird, but then I suppose fucking rain goes through the suit. Alright, Hadrian.
Kaiser.
You do you?
Miss Flora. This is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian.
Well, give me a pump-action shotgun and I'll go fucking... I'll be your man out of, Jurassic Park. I'll be Muldoon. Going around hunting Terrormorphs.
Keeping you things warm.
Dan goes through the suit. Everything fucking goes through the suit. Where could I find that companion? Sadly, he is only a companion for this mission. What does this look like on me? Oh, the operative armor. Why did that fucking slow down my game? I still think he leads Terrormorph for part of the Greater Serpent Circle. I would tend to agree with you, just on the basis that there has to be more to them than doing what should be the Vanguard quest line. Probably either the Crimson Fleet or the main... I don't know whether to do the main quest or the Crimson Fleet first. I don't think the Crimson Fleet's going to necessarily play into it, but just in case.
My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, are you seeing this?
Yup.
Oh my God.
Does,
leeches are terrible.
does this not kind of insinuate that they were created by something originally?
Heat leeches.
Because if Terrormorphs... Oh, the Crimson Interdiction is going to be fucking insane. I haven't done the main quest yet, Mark. If Terrormorphs react differently to that thing, that would make you assume, because if they evolved naturally, they wouldn't react like this. Unless the pheromone does something to other creatures, maybe, but then they don't really mention that. Nothing natural should be able to do that.
I am sincerely inclined to agree. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the Terrormorphs.
So I mean, it can't. It just keeps pushing the idea that the Terrormorphs were created by something. Who has the hot companion? Oh, this companion or the robot?
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
I know, that's what I mean, but it accelerates his, like, unless this plant has that properties, which is possible, but they never mention it having any other property, with other creatures. It makes me think that the Terrormorph were probably created in a lab. Because as we know, a lot of experiments tend to go haywire once they're outside of a controlled environment.
Deploying lethal countermeasures.
Get him!
Most people probably wouldn't use that power responsibly.
Oh, she does. LeBron's not here, but she does mention it.
Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploading them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
The vortex horrors, I really hope they go into as well.
Get to the bottom of this.
Like, can you imagine if there's some sort of like Oblivion realm that's like between,
Was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those
If a
worlds.
Terrormorph can grow with a plant on their native planet, there would be more. That's what I mean. And it's definitely, like, it's possible. I mean, it is possible for creatures to kind of evolve alongside plants. Like, we've seen stuff like that in our world, like, where, like, creatures rely on certain plants or, like, stuff. But it's just weird the way, like, it just accelerates. For instance, they ruined Alien with man-made. I mean, I think the Lazarus plan was used to trigger the attack on New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone makes some sense. Tau Ceti was ensure the big and the timing. It couldn't have been these attacks.
The timing of those was very suspicious.
They certainly were. Who could pull something?
We'll have our answer soon. You have my word.
I sure as hell hope so.
Let's save the discussion for when you all are. If we're gonna do anything to...
Roger.
I love how, like, no one really questions, like, the Starborn stuff. I've said it before, but there should be, like, some character, but the fuck are you talking about, you loony? I don't believe what you're saying. Kaiser, how you doing, bud?
I am unable to provide sufficient...
Try turn it on and off again?
Anyone got ideas where we
For the UC warp? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think humans creating them seems a bit far-fetched, because how am I getting frostbite?
Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
All right. Listen, in a non-weird way, Hadrian, I need you to suck on my toe. I don't want to lose it. Nothing weird about it, though, right? We're friends, right? I heard on Google that's how you, like, get over frostbite. Hello, UC Marine.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable.
Unlock.
Of all the things to survive.
Wow, somebody fucking water. This is why I turned damage off. Yeah, honestly, it's probably safer. I think there's a mod where you can actually get Kaiser. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Lee. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing.
Fissure on toes help frostbite. Making them as a weapon could explain. See, I feel like there's so many elements of the Starborn we could look into where you're like, you know, like it's like I kind of agree with Watchtower on the whole, you know, like kind of being cautious around the crazy motherfuckers. All right, I'm gonna cut it early for tonight, guys. I'll be back Friday. I'll be doing a live mod review Friday. The mod author behind the Trade Authority, the you know, the mod I reviewed where like it adds like a load of cool stuff. He like updated his mod and he sent me like an early access to check it out. So I will be doing that Friday. Have a good day, guys. I'm gonna go watch the new live stream. We'll see you later. Bye bye.